What?
Right, okay, thank you.
We're helping.
Hello, wonderful LARP watchers, and welcome back to the super mega happy fun Christmas stream. Yes.
We're all very Christmas.
Did I go down yet?
It stuck to me.
No.
We've
We didn't get the memo to be.
We've got some good announcements. I will give you the group's Christmas present. If someone wants to come and get it.
I guess it's
Go on,
me.
Johnny.
Go on, Professor.
Hopefully I can reach.
So I got this all the way.
Can I play the cable behind you?
Yeah, there. I'm just got to be dodgy.
Ooh, what is?
So this came all the way. You can open it now.
Can I open it now?
Yeah. All the way from China.
China.
Oh.
I know.
China.
I was looking at the thing.
Oh, it's wood.
It's a Christmas box.
It's a
It's a
load
puzzle.
of
It's a puzzle. Oh God!
Ooh.
What on earth?
What is that?
Oh, that's cool. It's magnets. Magnetic box with the dice.
Right. So it's got your dragon dice
That's
in it.
where my dice
The dragon dice.
It's a dice roller.
Oh.
that's so cute.
What else is it? There's more stuff in it.
It opens all the
Oh
way
God, they
up.
come out really
wow.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Wow.
Tried it
What was
once,
that
got a
one
crit.
for?
So you put those bits in the middle, in the dice tower.
Oh, tried again, got a 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
you make it wider, and then they.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's all magnets.
And then that bit goes on. Put that on there, and then that bit goes on there
Oh, so it's a soft landing.
in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be that way around though.
No, other way.
No.
Ah!
There you go.
You have to shriek every time.
So cool.
I started
That's
to
awesome.
finish.
Give it a
That's
little
really cool.
tester.
Put some beans down there.
Put some beans in.
You got a 9.
No.
Fair play. And that's just to store your dice in.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's
We all just like pouring dice in.
What is it?
all the
What's
dice?
that?
I guess that's a token for something.
So that token sits in the middle.
The average is quite good. We got a lot of crits.
How many beans?
We got 5 beans,
That's a good roll.
4 crits, 3 ones.
But I thought that was pretty smart.
So we
That's
could have.
awesome.
Oh no, we need 6 now.
Really
we could
cool.
have had all of our dice in there. Now you have to find your own dice.
Yeah, so you can kind of like take your dice and then unfold it like a gun and build it up, and then have your own dice
That's
tower.
not me, that's
Smart.
Pinky. Are you Pinky?
Yeah,
No, you're
I
Pinky.
liked it.
Yay, I have my dice back.
And we got another
Think they're all
present,
yours?
which the group has seen, but some people have not seen. And it's so good, so good.
It's
So,
amazing.
That's mine. That's too spice.
what was-
Would you like your beans back?
Sheet is
can
getting
you put the
pretty
art up,
dirty.
Sandy? As long as it doesn't involve taking the camera down. Is it just on over the
I
top?
keep spilling tea on it, that's my problem. I keep dribbling tea on my character sheet.
So there should now be some art up instead of the group up.
Quick, do things.
Where?
So no one. I just want to share the person's thing. So someone commented on.
Mini beans.
Sorry, my laptop is going really slow. Here it is.
Looks amazing.
Looks so
I think
good.
this- the expressions are just so cool.
Super
Here it
nice.
is.
And the little sparkles around your cooler,
Put
the
it in
best
chat.
thing in the world. I wish I was that hench.
I'd just like to
It's
say
like,
there is no art of me
This is
depressing
all
me.
natural.
No divine intervention at all in this.
Who, me?
This is actually great because if we just have that up rather than us, I don't have to worry about like scratching my nose or.
Picking your
I mean,
nose.
that is so good. It's
We
like.
should all strike the pose before we switch back to ourselves.
Yeah, okay, everyone follow those poses that you're in now at the moment. You're like, your left elbow on the table.
Wait. Oh yeah, that was it there.
Yeah. And then, okay. Everyone ready? Okay, switch back. Wait, hold it. A little bit longer. Oh, it's so good. So much win.
So what?
So that was someone called Mara Den. from Poland,
So good.
who were also commissioned to do some more art off the back of this and just said, go crazy, do whatever the hell you like. And has very reasonable rates in the grand scheme of art. Right. Are we ready?
Yes. I'll make these last. Ha 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 ha.
Who got me my favourite chocolates?
Is it yourself?
That was me.
You know what it is now.
Oh, thank you,
What do you
me.
feel of the about the mint ones?
Not as good as the orange one.
Not as good as the orange. I had some of the, they do some salted caramel ones, which are
they're good.
okay.
Oh,
I remember
that's
once upon a
on
time
an
they
angle.
did the white chocolate ones. Once upon a time. Or was that a fever dream? I don't know. I could be lying. White chocolate.
Yeah, they didn't.
Matchmakers.
Oh, right, let's get going.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
I've dilly-dallied a lot.
Well, we'll die quickly.
Oh, thank you, critic, for our dice.
I can't believe I put nuts dice in that bin.
I can.
Where's my dice gone?
I was wondering where they'd gone. You didn't suspect when we last
Put them back in here.
It's amazing.
There we go.
I spent 2 weeks thinking that you'd given them away.
You're so cruel.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'd love it if I did.
You did.
You did.
Subconsciously, you did it on
Dishpickle
purpose.
says you're dithering.
Don't dither.
Stop dithering.
Sorry. Right,
Less dither.
less dither from me.
Let's
do
dither.
this.
More
So,
delivery.
Where were we
we
last?
find ourselves in turbulent times. Half of the party stuck, trapped in this spirit realm, this upside down, this in-between, this plane of existence that isn't quite right. Where it's thinner, where there's death and chaos and anger and rage. So being the sensible people you are, you teamed together with Carven.
Obviously.
Grouped up, the three of you, made your way to the hag's windmill and assaulted it from the spirit realm. You were able to get message to the others who travelled with a certain dusk elf. Do you remember the name of that dusk elf?
I always want to say Vladimir, and it never is. Casimir.
It was indeed.
Names.
Who said he would take you there and you already owed him a favour, but you were no good to him dead. And then you would travel with him to the Amber Temple because he had something to do there.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You also, to make communications with your friends stuck in the spirit realm, they managed to get a message over to the most delightful, non-creepy little girl. But this message came with a very heavy price.
Another favour.
You promised Aragul anything.
No. It's alright, he'll be dead anyway.
It's fine, we'll kill them all, right?
Vengeance!
I'd never do something that stupid.
Cutting across the land as fast as you could, keeping up with the Dusk Elf as he set a brutal pace, getting confused and distracted only a couple of times, and some big creature hunting you in the night, but he was able to distract it long enough while you fled. Exhausted, muddy, bloodied, you made it back to the road. Made your way to where the hill went up to the windmill, and decided to summon Hadrian.
Hadrian. Oh boy.
Hey, Craig.
The team inside the windmill assaulted first.
Spirits of vengeance and immediate vengeance. That was
Gabriel sneaking in through the window and trying to blast the wall down, but it had very little effect. The rest of you stormed in afterwards and attacked the hags in their home territory, their home ground. But with the advantage of surprise on your side, you've got the upper hand of them at the moment. One of the hags on the floor, as Gabriel has her necklace. Agatha, the only named hag, the mother of them. You have her full attention now. One of you a frog, one of you blind,
One of us asleep.
and one of you asleep.
This is fine.
Going well.
Yes.
Are the tables turning? Let's
Move
find
it.
out.
Oh boy.
The rage fills your ears. You've heard this song 1,000 times, 100 times, 100,000 times, but it is never enough. Bloodlust, the ancients flooding through you, spirits from another time, another place, come and fight by your side and protect your allies. Your enemy is on the floor, the necklace ripped from around her neck, but she is no threat to you there. Agatha, the strongest of the hags, stands with a click of her fingers. You see Gabriel fall to the floor unconscious.
It's right. Fine.
The smell of ozone, that burnt air, fills the air in here. You can still hear the creak of the windmill turning. What do you do, sir?
Hag.
Yeah?
I have slain a dragon. You are no match for me. Charge, Agatha.
My man. I'm just really enjoying having somebody in the party who just
Jumps in.
say a cool thing and then go and punch someone. Like, that is the thing.
So her armor class, is that like 13?
Oopsie.
Second attack.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's much better. 26.
If only we had a dice roller.
If only
all
we
the way
could
over
test
there.
it. Thank you. Yeah.
I like mine.
I didn't want to put it on that.
I like
Just
that
put it on
feeling
the
every
couch.
time they
We'll move it around. We'll be fine.
I did it
Right, I am
once and then I thought I had to
raging.
commit to it.
Yeah, the dice roller hates me. Great. 8 points of damage.
We're very grateful for our gift.
Narratively magical damage.
Okay. As you step in and attack her, her greasy wouldn't cover it. There's sort of hair and like oil-likeness to her skin, missing a couple of teeth with these piercing eyes on you. As you step in to swing at her, as she stands perfectly still and at the last second drops into this crouch, very low to the floor, very feline, but not. As the head comes up towards you and you bring round the spear with a thrust into her, you catch her as blood spills from her. It's got a foul scent to it. As you look back to your weapon and on the edge of your spear, the blood is a deep, deep black.
First blood is mine again.
Clicks for Carvan. Snaps for Carvan.
Gabriel,
Bonus action. Eric.
you're asleep at the moment, sir? I'm just gonna...
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Eric's gonna
Eric
wake me up.
says, wake.
Eric goes.
Would you like a dice
Eric goes in crow. Get the fuck up. Car.
Eric speaks
Caca.
crow.
Motherfucking caca.
Bear with me.
To be fair, I've actually just read this Sentinel Raven. I actually need to roll initiative for him, which is mad.
Yeah, we'll put my issue.
in case you need to roll
So
back?
what was Eric doing before you fell asleep?
Eric was literally just standing right next to me, like on my shoulder when I fell asleep. So he'd be like, "Nope, get up."
He's gonna put his beak in your ear.
Yeah, he's like, nope.
Sort of like your hair.
Yeah, he would be. He's smart enough to wake you.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Good call.
So half movement, stand up, and I've got the necklace in my hand, don't I?
That'd be your entire
Smash
turn,
that
though.
shit.
What?
Your
Getting up?
whole turn would be waking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me a d20. We'll see, because you are relatively with it, so you might be able to have a bonus action.
12.
I enjoyed how you still shook it in your hand before putting
Yeah.
it into the dice
Yeah,
roller.
why not?
Gotta get the double roll on.
I'll give you a bonus action, but no other action. So if you've got anything which is a bonus action, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
But you, unfortunately, waking up although you were asleep for a very small amount of time.
Yep. I am going to then. try and use that necklace.
Oh, use it.
No.
What could possibly go wrong?
How do you try and use
So
it?
many things.
I basically put my arcanic energy for it.
Give me a knowledge arcana.
I don't like this thing. I got a
I don't know,
5.
you've got to use it.
got
This is
5.
mandatory for everyone
I got
to use
5.
the dice tower from now
It's
on.
going to make it very slow having to pass it
Yeah.
around.
The necklace works, but you're a night hag now.
No, I rolled a 5.
You focus on it. No effect.
Yeah.
There's magic in it. But you're back to normal now.
Yeah,
Darn
fine.
it.
Done.
Jakul.
I'm blind and I'm electrocuted.
It's going
Blind
well for
and
you.
hurty.
I'm going to drop to a knee and I'm going to heal myself. Cure
Dice
wounds? Yeah.
You don't
See
have
how
to use
it
the tower.
works.
Sorry. You need to
D8.
pass the tower from person to person.
No, now
no,
we've
it's
all
too
got to
deep.
get one. We've got to have our own one.
We all have to have equal opportunities.
Don't
for
anybody
the
get
dice
like a
roller.
raven? That like I put it in its back and it falls out of its mouth.
It's
Doesn't like
Not out of
definitely
its
a
mouth.
biased roller.
We need like a Hungry Hippo style thing where we've got a central reservoir for the dice to be rolled into and we each have our own little separate.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
So, you invoke a heal into yourself.
Yes. And that's about it.
Just put it there, yeah.
I drop to a knee and like pump a heal into myself.
One second. Yeah, you still cannot see at the moment.
But I did heal a little bit.
You can move if you want to. Are you just staying in a knee? Defensive
Yeah,
shield out
defensive
in roughly
shield
where you
out,
think
kind
the
of
right
down
direction
on
is?
one knee, kind of, you know, where the frog was.
Where the frog was.
I'll just go down on one knee. Rivet! Scratch! Oh.
Oops.
So I need to roll for that. Did I squish the frog?
I don't know.
No, 'cause I went
squish.
into the bushes.
Ah, okay. Do I need to do like a will save or something against the blindness, or is just I'm just blind? Great.
We should have remove. Should have like lesser restoration or great restoration. That would actually go for
That'll do it.
blindness.
Yeah,
What lesser
Yeah.
restoration?
I do. I don't know how this happened though. So, yeah.
It happened when you tried to
Remove the curse. Yeah.
from.
So I'm guessing it's some
Yeah.
sort of counter curse. Curse? Counter curse, anti curse, curse.
Cuss.
It's couscous.
It's
No wonder I'm blind.
Too much couscous.
Okay.
So dumb.
So, Agatha stares towards you, Carven. Her eyes, deep blood red. Not like her black blood, but a deep, horrendous red. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
I bet you're really wise, right?
Yes.
Stupid
Yes.
wise.
1.
You can re-roll it. You got a halfling with you.
Ah, sweet.
You did well.
7.
Yay!
Is that with your? I'm guessing
You
you're
not got a wisdom modifier.
Proficiency bonus though, or no?
No.
Is that only
I'm
for trained
not
ones?
proficient
Wisdom
on wisdom
10.
saves. In no
You
way.
still get your proficient. No, yeah, you got.
No, you have to be trained.
No.
trained at it.
As her. She looks up to you and her eyes fixate on yours. You're drawn into the deep pits of her eyes. And you start to see her face melt away and drip to the floor, and more of it melt away and drip to the floor, as you can see her skeletal structure underneath. As you take half a second step back, and then another from her, as this cruel, wicked smile comes across her face. You feel sick and bile build in your chest, and you just have to cough up something. What you're looking about, the stench is unbearable from being this close to her. And as you step back, what is your armour class, please?
17.
You're a little tough cookie, aren't you?
This is exactly what you told me to build.
This is your own doing.
17 unclothed. Oh yes.
Blimey.
No.
Buff.
That's a big.
Put some light armour on me, I immediately become worse off.
She launches with her claws a barrage of attacks on you. Takes 17 points of damage.
That's quite a lot
As
of
she
damage.
rips in hard, her nails coming forwards.
That's some close.
Attacks
That's a
just
lot
come
of
from
damage.
everywhere on her.
I won't take any damage, he said.
You raging?
Yeah.
So you take resistance if it's slashing, piercing, or.
Ooh.
Okay, you slash him.
So
It's
you
piercing,
take
sorry,
half.
piercing,
You
piercing,
take
piercing.
half damage.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you'll be on half from that.
You roll up as well.
9.
Like into a ball.
Hessia. Ribbit.
Ribbit. I am a frog, aren't I, for all intents
Let
and
me tell you if
purposes?
you get another save against it.
I have
I love the frog.
Hop, hop, hop.
ribbit. What else can I do but
Charge them!
Charge! Maybe they're really scared of frogs.
Yeah.
That's why they turned me into one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've messed up all my cards now, Johnny.
It's like Batman, face your fear.
There's
There's a frog, no!
Why do we get polymorphed
Frog
Bruce?
hag.
Batman.
I love frogs. Frogs are great.
Ribbit.
You're a frog.
Literally just a frog.
You are still a frog.
In which case I shall remain in the bushes going, ribbit.
There's a fly there.
Through your mind. How did I get here? Why am I here? As you look up and there's the stench of death around you. Mist and deep dark clouds, and you're out in the open, nowhere to hide.
Where is my pond?
Oh yes, because you get the intelligence of the animal.
Yeah, I am literally a frog.
But your alignment
Where do you want to ribbit to?
and personality. You've got the
Away.
same personality.
It's a Hessia personality frog.
There's some fire coming from what looks like a large cave to the north, but it's on fire.
Frogs don't like
I should
fire.
go away from the stench. So
Yeah, down the hill.
I'm hopping away. I'm hopping away.
How fast is a frog's movement?
Have you seen frogs move?
They can go quite fast.
30 foot.
They're pretty
Same as
nippy.
you.
Someone just put a lovely comment on it, which is Gabriel looks like a young Peter Stormare mixed with a healthy dose of Aaron Paul and a tiny pinch of Street Hobo.
To be fair, I have got the Street Hobie streak down.
Oh my god, you should see this one photo set I've got of him where he looks like it's like a post-apocalyptic cereal mascot lark. It's just him eating some
Lucky Charms out of the bag.
out of the bag, but he looks like he's just stolen them and he's eating them in a bin.
I love him.
Generally, just going for the Beggar Prince from John Wick.
Yeah.
Except he's a leprechaun.
So, standing, or no, on her back at the door with Hadrim silhouetted by the fire is this large mountain war goat style creature as he's skidded to a halt and turning round to face her as she gets to her feet. She's gonna come for you, big boy.
Okay. I'm still a fair distance away,
You're about 15 foot, I think you made it to.
wasn't I? I was
Yeah.
next to Hessia, wherever she was.
Yeah,
I got
Hessia was-
pretty close. I was definitely within
Charge
about 20
distance.
foot. Yeah.
yeah.
Crit.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Would you like to
Second
use the
attack.
dice tower, Adam?
I think I might be
I
dead.
think you would like to use the dice tower.
Would you like to burn an inspiration
But
point?
she,
Sort
get,
of
she gets
rolls.
advantage with the
Blindness.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Ribbit.
This better be falls.
That's quite a lot of dice.
Yeah, I think I'm dead.
Ribbit.
Probably.
Frog doesn't care.
It's alright.
Frogs care, not
Cleric will
feet
heal
or
you.
water.
Yes.
No, no, wait.
Distance.
Heal.
You see the hag seeing Jakul noises everywhere as he's trying to focus on where to look. She's prowling around him. Nothing else seems to matter. And as he looks to the side, she leaps over his shield and pins him to the floor by his throat and bites him in the face. Sinks her teeth into his face. It's 24 points of damage.
I'm still alive. Wow.
And then
I'm
12
glad I
points of
saw.
damage on
Okay,
the throat.
not.
You're down.
And as
You're a
she
bit-
comes back, you see she's ripped off part of his cheek.
Worst person this could happen to.
So,
baby boy.
Adrian's ahead of me.
Strahd is going to be so
He is
Save
behind
me,
her.
Strahd.
He's at the door and you've hit her.
Precious baby boy.
All right. I am going to.
She's hurt. She's definitely hurt. She doesn't look great,
Yeah.
but she's scary.
Is it my turn?
It is indeed.
As I run towards her, I will.
Sorry, so Jakul, you weren't aware of what hit you at all. Just came out of nowhere. You heard nothing.
Shocking.
No, he's not got a cheek. Lovely.
You can borrow my
I
scarf if you
will
survive this.
shout a vow of enmity as I run towards her.
Yeah, which
Is it
you're
bonus
probably about 15 foot behind them because you retired her.
Okay,
So you would hit her this turn.
cool. Yeah, vow of enmity as I go. Because that has to be within 10 foot, so I'll run and shout and then go.
Yep.
And then I will just fucking smash her. If poss. Haven't got anything else that was.
She has full mounted him. She's like got a leg on as he's on his back. She's got like a knee, think like UFC style, where they've got a knee
Yeah,
either
yeah.
side, and she's just tearing into him.
Yeah, okay. So I want to attack from behind.
I'll give you advantage on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
she's paying. She's just gone into a rage.
Ooh,
Crit.
crit.
Crits
By
go
that
both ways.
I meant disadvantage. Disadvantage.
But the advantage probably counteracts the exhaustion.
Exhaustion, ability checks and attacks
Oh,
are
is it
different.
ability? Okay,
It's
cool.
level
Perfect.
3.
Level
Okay,
3
fine.
Attack,
Perfect.
attack check.
is when
Okay.
he starts going back.
So I'll do 2 attacks then. Second one, 17.
Yeah, roll again, you might get a crit.
Ooh, 26.
2 big hits.
2 big hits.
So one's a crit, so
One's
it's
a crit.
1d8, so it's 2d8 plus 3 for the first crit.
3 and 4 plus 3, so
10.
10.
Remember, you do maximum damage for the first crit, so you don't roll the dice.
Oh,
You're doing that roll.
Yes.
That's why she hit you so hard.
Yeah.
8.
So 8, 8 plus 3,
11.
11.
and then.
That's for the first attack.
Oh, you've said so many numbers now, and now my brain's
So
Roll
11's the
again.
first
So your
attack.
first one was
Roll again.
11. That's your max.
And the second one was 5 plus 3, which is 8.
No, you plus the 5 to that 11, making it 16 because you get plus
Yeah,
1
so the
damage.
first attack.
Your first attack was 16 points of damage. You now have another attack
Okay.
to
So
roll
your second-
damage for.
Yeah.
So 16 for the first one.
Really? What?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you get, when you score a crit, you get 1d8 full, so you get
Oh,
8
plus-
plus 3,
Plus the roll.
then you get an extra roll.
Yeah, fine.
So second attack or second
Roll
damage.
20 times 5 plus 3 is 8 bludgeoning. Not bludgeoning.
What weapon are you using on it?
Weapon.
I rolled all that with my Warhammer, so fuck it, it's Warhammer then.
Warhammer
I
time.
didn't mean to use that one, but
That's fine.
I was confused, so
No
thank
worries.
you guys.
So how much was the second one?
5 plus 3, so 8.
16 plus 8. 24.
Do you want to hit her with your shield?
No, I've used my bonus. Doing the Vow of Enmity.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Vow of Enmity. Okay, that's just giving me the advantage. Splendid.
Okay, brilliant. Hadrian,
I've forgotten how to
you
play
hear.
D&D.
That's fine. Don't worry.
Hadrian.
You hear in the back of your head,
Hadrian. Not Hadrian.
Adrian.
I keep saying it wrong.
Adrian.
As he locks
Adrian!
eye contact with you for a second, and the hoof comes down and
Yeah, do it, Hadrian.
Do you want to roll for him?
Yes. What do I roll?
D20? I'll add the bonuses.
Oh, 4.
He's got advantage. She's no idea he's there.
11.
As you come in with these volley of attacks on her, a big warhammer and a second big strike, catching her unaware, you hear this sickening crunch as her shoulder blade is knocked out of joint. As she falls down to the knees, in his rage, Hadrian jumps to catch her mid-air, and just by pure blind luck, she kind of spins underneath him as he stops and spins on the floor and is now the other side, sort of next to you. The sickening crunch, she just puts it back and locks eye contact with you. A quick look to your left and to your right. You see Jakul unconscious, bleeding heavily on the floor. No sign of Hessia, what to say. And in the back of your head, you just hear, "Vengeance!" as Hayden comes back and stands next to you. Back on the floor. She's going to get up. Six. 16. 22. Okay.
Danger.
You see, the hag who was you'd knocked to the floor and stole the necklace rolls awkwardly as if she's on her back, but just kind of rolls her back legs over the top as if she was doing a backwards roll from her standing position, twists her head, and then her body follows it and leaps onto the back of Carven.
Yeah.
On him, she's just tearing into him with claws.
Nice.
You just feel pain lance through your body, down your chest, round your throat as she's hogging onto you, trying to tear down your face. The first attack, none aware of it at all, deals 22 points of damage. The second attack,
It's
not
half.
as strong, hits for only 9.
It's over half still, because I'm guessing it's slashing.
It's piercing,
Piercing,
yeah.
yeah,
She's
so
coming
yeah,
in with
sure.
these nails.
Second attack was 9,
9
did you say?
only, yeah.
So 11
So
plus
Round up or
5.
down?
Round up.
So 11 plus 5.
Fine. Everything's fine.
You still have more health than I originally started with, so it's fine.
It's the thing at barbarians.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
The rage.
He's a big boy. She's on your back.
They've got D12. D12.
She's just
Yeah.
protecting her mother. Burning wood and smoke is filling everyone's. No, it's not. Not those in the spirit realm. Sorry, cancel
Okay.
that.
Everyone who's not in this room is outside.
I'm going to bite and try and drag to the floor the one on Carvan's back.
Yeah, take
Again.
it down.
It's plus. Oh, it's crit.
Use the dice tower.
Wait, what do I do with crits again?
Right.
So-
So,
Explain.
what attack were you doing?
I'm doing a bite.
Okay,
So that's
so-
2d4 plus 2 damage.
So you automatically do the 2d4,
8,
So 8.
8,
and then you
plus
roll
10.
2.
so
10.
10, and then you roll 2 more 2d4.
Okay, so that's 10 plus 4.
That's a 6. That's a d6.
Oh, yeah. 4. 8, 9, 10. So that's 20 points of damage, and I'm going to try and drag her to the floor.
That counts as magical or not yet?
This is just mundane, not magical yet.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Right.
That'll be my next thing. And then
And then you're going to try and drag her
she's
down
do
again, are you?
a strength save of 11 or higher.
Yep, you take her to the floor again.
Yeah, dragged literally,
Yeah. You,
grabbed and pulled to the floor like guard dog style,
Still
Yeah.
fighting a little bit.
yeah.
and like shaking.
Annoyingly strong as well, which is the piss part. Yeah, you feel her tugged off your back and hear a low, deep growl, I'm imagining.
Oh yeah, snarl.
You've still got another action if you want to do anything else, but I don't think you can do another attack yet.
No.
Shapeshift back.
Pardon?
You got a bonus action. You've got a bonus action.
I can't do anything as
You gotta
a
move.
wolf.
You can hold her.
I'm gonna hold her down. Yeah.
So now she's got to escape you. You've got a hold of her.
Yeah, literally just clamp down right on her
happy with that.
calf.
Carven.
So
You've got this sickened condition at the moment. You can give me another wisdom save now, please, and you might be able to shake it for next turn.
10.
No, you are still sickened, sir. So you've got disadvantage on all attacks.
Is it my go?
It is indeed, sir.
So I'm going to lock eyes with Agatha
Yeah.
and just.
From locking eyes with her, there is she has a magical effect on her. You would have to be 100% sure with her eyes. This is not a innate ability on her. This is magic.
I'm going to glare in her general direction.
Her face is still kind of melting and dripping down.
Spit out a mouthful of blood.
As you do, she just licks her claws from where she stabbed it into you and goes into a low fighting stance.
I will kind of match her, then flick my spear backwards and stab at the daughter.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on that. But you got disadvantage, so it's just normal.
If I get advantage again, will that result in me having advantage?
Yeah, why not?
I'll go reckless.
But you are doing it blindly.
The chat is saying sit on her.
Why would I sit on her when I've got this perfectly good spear? So that's a 20.
A natural 20 or just a 20?
No,
Yes, a hit, a
20.
comfortable hit. And do you want to do your second one?
Yes.
This is the one who's taken a lot of damage as well.
And that's a 25.
That's a hit.
Sweet.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
So that's 9 points damage on the first attack. And 11 points of damage on the second attack.
20 points of damage. Nice.
Magical.
Magic damage.
She don't look well. She does not look well at all. Being held to the floor and just dragged back, as you turn to see her, she's looking up at you, and there's a look of shock on her face as you just back it and just bang, bang, 2 into her chest, and she's bleeding heavily. Gabriel, you've got your full round this turn. So you've woken up from this beautiful dream. You see in front of you a wolf holding down this screaming hag. Completely free though, you can see Agatha at the back, and you're pretty much in a line.
Question, do I still have the staff on me in this vision?
No.
Okay,
Because we took that from you.
fine.
Yeah.
I will Eldritch Blast Agatha twice.
Yeah, give me a roll to hit, please, sir.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew. It's plus.
As you don't thank Eric, he gives you a little headbutt.
Eric knows I
Do
thank
still
him all
have
the
Are
time.
your ancestral guardians are still around?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
5
You haven't taken
plus
damage yet.
I haven't taken damage.
7,
No, I just didn't know. if they were there.
13, no, 12. I guess that's a miss.
Yep.
And a 4. So they both miss.
As you do, and
My
she's
dice are
prepared
not
for the
happy.
attacks, she palms them to her side. Yeah. She seems... your knowledge of night hags, if that's what she is, or hags in general, some of them are innately magic resistant.
Yeah.
So she's physical and magical.
Anything else you want to do?
Not great
No.
with fire.
Jakul, can you give me a death saving throw, please, sir?
Don't use the tower. Don't use the tower. Why would you do that?
to see how it goes.
Use it.
Oh.
11.
Oh.
That's a
Pleasant surprise.
That's one success for you then, please. Only just. Oh, I needed to do a Constitution save for me, because she did take quite a lot of damage. To see better. Volley off.
He's got
The hag needs to do
the
it.
hag needs to do it to see if her concentration keeps to
Keeps me
keep
as
you
well.
in the frog.
D-ribbit.
Yay!
Are you still in the bush? Are you not like...
I'm heading speedily in the opposite direction.
Sorry, I should have done that on your turn, Katie. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was confused because I thought you said the Constitution. So I was like,
Yeah.
what did I do?
Agatha.
I'm running the wrong way through the bushes.
Okay. So she's not. Would she? Yeah, fuck it, she would. With no one being a threat to her, she takes a moment to bring her hand back as you start to see a cackle of energy, electricity from her nails start to bounce between her fingers. As it blasts and cackles out at angles, going through the tower, through the wall, and out into the distance as a bolt of lightning shoots out of her hand across. She's shooting it high, trying not to catch her daughter. So anyone who is low or near her daughter, I'll give advantage on the saving throw. But because her daughter is like properly down on the floor, she's going to miss her daughter. So anyone who's in there and is low, I'll give advantage on the saving throw.
And
So I'm low.
stabbing down.
What are we doing?
Oh, you have
Just
advantage
same-
on it anyway.
It's
a saving throw.
Is it dex?
Dexterity saving.
And we get
throw.
advantage.
And you'll have advantage on the save because she's.
Yeah,
That's not going to go well.
You didn't-
17.
Can I use your luck?
Yes,
Because I
we
wanna
can.
win.
Because we're on the next round
Yeah,
now,
cool.
so...
That ability is so good. Like you don't
But it-
think it's
but-
going to be
But
amazing.
it then means that I then can't use it if I do crap.
Yeah.
But I got 17 on the saving throw.
Oh, nice.
I got 17 as well. Plus 2, so
And-
19.
And I critted.
Still half damage, right?
The best lightning dodge you've
Yeah,
ever
sadly.
seen. Matrix style.
It's a lot of dice
Yeah.
Oh.
though. Oh, who would do it for? Oh, Eric's gonna die anyway. So.
Who hasn't killed
If he's
Eric
on you,
at
if he's
this point?
on you, he doesn't have to save.
No, he doesn't because he can't
If
be.
he's touching you, he can't be targeted.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this roll is ridiculous.
Oh, good.
Oopsie.
15, 20, 38,
Fuck.
That's right. It's half.
We get half, yeah.
41 points of damage.
So 20.
21.
21. So I'm out of wolf form, so
Hang on
I'm...
a sec.
So,
I will
Yeah.
gesture sharply with my head, and
Oh.
my spirits will just kind of
Oh,
basically
yeah.
dogpile her.
Yay!
Could I have a pencil, please?
Ugh, reduce it by 8. That was poor.
so you see, as it does, the spirits jump in front and try to form a block. You take 8 less damage.
So is it all...
So you'll take half and
12.
then 8 off that.
So
It's 13.
21 points of damage, isn't it?
21 minus 8
13,
is
so
13.
I'm just...
You passed me the rubber.
So I am now out of wolf form,
Yeah.
back as a halfling.
You currently have a mouthful of hag.
Okay, I'm going to keep going.
You would now see this small halfling biting hag.
Nice, because I've got primal self. I'm
She's
sure he has a
not-
cantrip.
still alive.
She's got a
Wow.
mind spear.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've got blood spit.
Just a heads up.
I'm on
That's fine.
50.
That's what I'm on.
You're still alive at least.
You're doing better than Jacob.
He's still alive,
No,
Jackal.
she doesn't.
I just walked in and got blasted and like crumpled within like one turn.
Don't
Like,
forget
I think you
blinded.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
a series of
de-blinded.
unfortunate events for Jackal. It really was. It was, this very powerful curse on you, I'll remove that.
Is this episode called Jackal's Bad Day?
That's not gone well.
I hope I still have a connection to my god.
If you lay on hand him, he automatically cuts up.
She's gonna stare towards you, biting onto her daughter as the eyes fixate on you as you feel yourself drawn to them. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
21.
I'm hella good at wisdom.
As you do, you can, again, you can see her starting to grow bigger, doing the, do not take me for a conjurer of cheap, Bilbo Baggins. She's trying to do that to you. You've seen scarier things than her.
Oh, I get advantage on fear anyway. Ghostwise get advantage on fear anyway.
Nice. How do you want to roleplay it?
She's gonna look her dead in the eye and she's gonna bite down hard.
I give you a D4 damage on that.
Yay!
Oh.
1! My little halfling teeth. They're very blunt, so they probably not. It probably hurts quite a bit.
Hessia.
I'm not a frog anymore.
Yay!
I'm not a frog anymore.
I'm a real boy.
The hag lets out a curse, confronted by this half-orc and this goat thing, knocked her off balance as she loses concentration on the spell, the magic from around you. So you find yourself down the hill, probably about 10 foot.
Sprinting in the wrong direction.
Facing the wrong direction. Jakul looks a mess as you turn round. He's bleeding heavily from his throat and face. But you can see, almost standing over the top of him now, Constance with Hadrian nearby.
She is going to. Well, first of all, she's got to realise.
The hag does not look in great condition.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair is singed heavily. She's beaten up pretty badly. Have you taken any damage yet? How bad?
The only one.
Quite a bit.
Okay. And Constance doesn't look too great either. Oh, you got lightning bolted, I think.
Yeah, we all did.
I'm still crackling slightly.
Yeah, it's just-
Being a frog helped you a lot.
Fortunately, your wimple is containing your hair.
Yes.
The freshly formed one out of a raven's tunic.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, where are you going for, Hessia?
So she will stop and reorient herself and
Yeah.
just take
Yeah,
a
it
moment
doesn't take you too
to.
long.
Yeah. And then she is going to, with another scream of rage, put all 3 scorching rays into that hag.
Nice.
Yeah, give me a roll of hits, please.
Yeah.
Let me know if you're really low. Anyone's, please.
Can I invoke Tides of Chaos, please, to get advantage
Have
on
you
this?
got it still, or have you used it?
Because I had my little trip into the spirit realm. I haven't invoked it since then, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that
Don't
then.
think I have. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give you Tides of Chaos.
that's 11.
Give me a d20 first to see if wild magic goes off.
No, it did. Okay, I was going to take that one. I just
Yeah.
rolled it. Yeah, no, it didn't.
No,
That's
okay.
8. Oh, come on, please be better than 8. 12. Oh, plus, so 18.
Yeah, first one. Do the second one.
Oh, for all.
You roll each one separate.
So you only get
could
advantage
pick
on
different
one, wouldn't
targets.
You?
You
I'd
can
only
be
get
like-
advantage on one of the 3, presumably.
No, say all 3.
Okay.
It's like the main sorceress power for you.
So that would be a 20, but not a natural.
Okay.
And I haven't used this yet. Let's do one with this.
Yeah.
There we go.
18.
All 3 here, amazingly.
Yes.
Sorry.
So it is Scorching Ray is per thing. It's 2d6, so it's going to be 6d6 damage.
Nice. And you reroll once, I think.
Yeah, I can have one go at re-rolling ones. If it's a 1 again, then.
Then I roll them all on the dice tower.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Have we got? Is anyone? Have I got to have one more d6?
One more.
Yeah, that should be it.
It'll make a satisfying noise.
You ready?
Oh. Oh.
Right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 25. Fire.
It's nice.
Cheeky.
That's my dragon.
You the grey one?
One or 5. I'm happy with that.
As you spin and whirl with your wild magics, your finger rushes out towards her as the first bolt of fire comes out. The second, the third, Constance facing this creature. You see she's looking at you with these intent eyes, an evil smirk on her face that says, "You are next." As it catches her in the shoulder, she looks to see where it's come from. Another one does, and then another as she takes a tumble back.
Yes.
As she clings to the floor and pulls herself up. She doesn't look fresh, but she's still up for a fight. She's not ready to call it days yet.
Revenge of the Frog.
Ribbit.
Vengeance.
And it's my go.
What's your Val
Have
do?
you used a lot of the spells?
It's basically it's negating the fatigue point.
Okay.
It's giving me. Oh wait, no. It's
No,
giving me advantage on attack rolls.
attack rolls.
So yeah, I keep
Use
thinking
both of
I've got
those.
disadvantage because of that, but it's,
One of
yeah, it's
those.
third level, isn't it?
Hmm.
She's going to cast a spell. Hesia,
Yes.
can you give me a
I'm going back to being a frog.
wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, I've invoked my trites, damn it. Is it? 2.
Excellent.
Nailed it.
I'm going to give you one attack on her as she's casting it because she's in close combat and she takes her eyes off you for a second, so you're getting an attackable opportunity. So you might be able to disrupt the spell, maybe.
11.
In total,
Yeah.
not enough.
But I do have Relentless Avenger
What's
as
that
a thing. I can move. Shit, now I've got to succeed on the opportunity attack to get that.
Okay.
I just want to try out. I keep getting cool things and then never using them.
I'm the worst. She takes her eyes off you, risking the attack, points towards Hesia. Hesia, you see the windmill behind her turn to face you. The blades spin out like arms coming round behind her, protecting her. The earth changes shape. You think this is real, Hesia? You think you are awake? This is one dream too many for you. And you'll never wake from this nightmare. As you can't face her, you feel you've got to run from her in terror. As you turn and you look, but there is nowhere to go, as again the ground opens up behind you, but you have to run. You risk it and you stumble down the hill, just fleeing for your life for this moment.
Great.
That's my turn. Constance, she's in front of you. She's back into a combat stance. She's ready for you, but she don't look fresh.
I will cast Hunter's Mark on her.
Yep.
She's bonus action, which gives me extra d6 damage. Also, did I notice the Warhammer doing anything? Like, was that an effective weapon to use against her when I attacked her before?
Pardon, sorry?
Did it look like Warhammer was an effective weapon? when
Your
I hit
normal
her?
Warhammer, not
No.
really.
Okay, I would like to drop my Warhammer and
Yeah.
grab my silver sword then.
Happy with that?
It goes light as well as you draw it out.
Yeah.
Please get Warhammer on her head.
Heroic
And
as fuck.
I'm just going to try and attack her twice.
You're going to?
Attack her twice.
Yeah, give me 2
Possible?
attacks, please.
Ooh, 13.
You got advantage because
I
you've
do.
got Hadrian and you are double teaming her.
And I've got my Vow of Enmity as well, so that is a 16
Uh,
for the first one.
is a miss.
Okay. Ooh, crit! And so that is...
1 max damage.
Yeah, 1d6. So 6 plus 5, so 11 plus 4, so 15 damage.
Is that with a Hunter's Mark as well?
No, and then 5.
20 damage.
20.
Yeah,
20.
so 20. I'm just seeing if 5 of those is fancy or anything. No,
With
it's just a
silver
standard.
sword.
Yeah, but like, you know, also like radiant.
Do you want to roll for
Yeah.
Hadrian's attack?
And glowy.
Do you want to do Hadrian?
Oh, yes.
He's got advantage as well.
Okay.
So we're going for the simple advantage rules because you're like double teaming. It's 2
Yeah.
versus 1. She's...
That was a 2. That was a 15.
Oh, a 15 a roll?
Yeah, 15.
Yes, it's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. 1 second.
Got at least +3 in strength.
He's not charging now. He's just in combat with her.
Trying to stamp at her.
They've got pointy horns.
Bite.
And they got that bite.
Bite.
Eat her into a house.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 3 damage if you want to roll.
Okay. Can I have a D4?
You can, yes, it is though.
That is a 2 and a 1. That's not great.
How do you want to do this? So you've done enough damage to... She's not dead.
Yeah.
You've done enough damage to take her to the floor
Okay.
Come on, Hayden.
between the two of
Between
you.
the two of us. He is going to... He is going to butt her. Like, he's going to put his front hooves, he's going to swing himself back and then just smash her as hard as possible with his head.
Into you, where you're then...
Yeah.
Yeah. Between the two of you, she chooses...
Basically, we want to play Pong.
Slash. Pong.
Like shield to
Yeah.
head.
Trapping her between the two as you manage to then perfectly slide in a rib cage, I'm guessing, with the sword, and then the shield push her to the floor as the air escapes her. She's bleeding heavily, but she's not dead. She's just unconscious.
Cool.
Jakul, talking of unconscious.
Saving throws.
Please a 1.
Why did you do this?
Oh,
It
19.
likes you. The tower likes
Yeah, tower likes me.
2.
It's Jakul's tower now.
Yeah.
Do you wake back up if you hit 3?
No, you're stable.
Ah.
If you roll a crit, you get up on 1.
The one who you've got hold of
Mm-hmm.
is just going to attack you with claws, really.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a dirty fight. What is your armor class, please?
15.
Okay, moving on.
Did she try and slash and just...
Well, I rolled a 6 plus 7 and a 3 plus 7. So
What does
let me just check, make sure she's got
You're
It
not
means you're on
bleeding.
0, you're not bleeding out, so
So
you...
you're still unconscious.
You can just
You're
lie
still
there forever.
unconscious,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
is plus
And
7.
after like an hour, you get up, basically, by yourself.
Nothing.
Nothing.
She's not got advantage on you, I
She
don't think.
flailed and...
Yeah, between the two of you, she doesn't try and... Oh, you've got hold of it. No, it's just a rough and tumble. You're rolling around on the floor.
Yeah.
She'll try and break out from your grasp. Yeah,
You need
you've
her.
not got a great hold on her. Yeah,
No,
she's
no,
strong.
no,
She's manages to rip her way out. You've no longer got hold of her, but she can't
Mhm.
penetrate your defence. Oh, she's at disadvantage as well because... Let me re-poll that bit. So, she rips herself out of your grasp. Snarling at you, she locks eyes and dives at you. In a blur of the movement, you see the spirits around you. She seems to be able to go through them, but they're a massive distraction to her attacks. And not being able to focus on you correctly, they just do enough that all of her attacks miss you, getting in the way.
Nice.
And Red, is your turn, Ross.
Is it? Have you been? You've been?
No, I'm after her.
Oh.
I missed
Yeah,
my
confused.
other classes.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit where Gabriel is. So Healing Spirit is a druid thing. Call forth a spirit of nature to soothe the wounded. It's a 5-foot cube. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae. Until the spell ends, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature.
So what just happened, sorry?
So she'll use the bonus action to invoke this spirit, and it's going to be where Gabriel is, because
Nice.
he inhabits. It's only a 5-foot cube. It's going to take the form of a white raven.
Yeah.
And it's going to settle on his shoulder, and then you can... I think... Is it me who has to roll to... I think I have to roll
You
for
had
it.
the roll.
So you are healed 5 points, and then going to use her proper action to stab at the hag in front of her with the blood spear.
5.7.
The blood spear.
Yes. Use your rage. Strike
What
her
is it?
down.
Dexter... 1d6 plus... No, that's the attack bonus. What do I do? Dexterity plus 2.
I'm very close to that.
11.
To hit?
Yeah.
It should be plus your
Yeah, I've done-
proficiency bonus as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be plus 2 for dex and plus 3
Oh, do you plus both of them?
Yeah, you plus both.
Oh, so 2, so 5, 14.
Mostly because I'm running down the hills.
I think that might still be a little bit
Whilst
low.
Yeah, I think it needs to be like 17 or
Hot
something.
frog.
She's not prone at the moment, is she?
No, she's up now.
She's up now.
No, should not. Sorry, I'm 1 second. So, it's a real rough and tumble between the two of you. You're not used to fighting with these spirits protecting you, and neither of you able to land blows. She looks very unwell, and is fighting desperately, and a couple of times just able to push your spear to the side as you try and rack into her.
Nice.
Kavan.
So I will roll to not be sickened. 13. Sickened is my choice. just to be clear.
I'll stick with the stick, and that's cool.
And then I will kind of scoff contemptuously at Agatha, spin round, put a foot on top of the hag that's trying to claw at Red, and just go in.
I'm going to give her an attackable opportunity on you because you're completely turning from her.
Sure, go on then.
19, that'll hit.
That will hit.
He ain't that buff.
It's 20 points of damage.
Cool.
Divided by 2.
10.
As you turn your back on her, you know what's coming as pain lances into your shoulder. You've had worse.
And then I am going to recklessly attack the hag on the floor.
Yeah, I'll give you double advantage versus one single disadvantage, so you got
Sweet.
advantage against her.
Probably good. Ooh, that's 16. Where's her armor class at?
No.
That's better. 27. Nice. Have 13 points of damage.
Magical spirity damage.
She's still standing.
Gosh, yeah, tough.
They are tough.
You got the
cookies.
surprise on her as you bring the spear heavily round, sacrificing your own body. Knowing what's coming as pain lances into your body, but it only spurs you on. Over eager, the first thrust kings into the floorboard as you lesser people, that would be a stuck weapon, but not Karvan. Rip it out and again ram the spear into her. Goes through her midriff as you tear it out. She stumbles to the side. A hand goes over it. Somehow this creature is still standing.
Finish her.
Gabriel, it'd be your turn, sir.
Eric flies straight towards the hag that these two are fighting and goes straight for her eyes, giving me advantage. I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at her. Just the one for now, because I may fire the other one at Agatha. Depends on what happens. So I have advantage. That would be an 18 plus 7, so that's a hit, but I'll see if I get a crit, because that'd be cool. I don't. I get 13 plus 7, so they hit, one hits. The first one hits anyway, causing 1d10 plus... I think I've got
Class-wise, Carbon's an ancestral barbarian, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. And that is 12 points of force damage. And then the second, does it kill her? Does she turn into a flock of feathers?
Puts her to the floor.
To the
So
floor.
I'm playing it that these are, once they're on 0 hit points, they could stabilise, they could not stabilise.
Okay.
So I'm playing them at character level hardness.
Okay. Can you keep stabbing them or?
Can I
Yeah.
coup de
Once they're
grace?
on the floor,
Yeah,
basically, if you
execute
stab it, she's down.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Can I coup de grace with an Eldritch Blast?
It would all be all at once, so it'd be
Okay.
2 blasts into her.
So I'll fire the next one at Agatha as I see her drop.
Yeah.
I won't get advantage on that though. Boop, boop, boop. That would be a 17.
It's a hit.
And
You've all been
does
so close so many times. Remember 16, so I've been like, oh, what a shame.
9 points of force damage.
It's the first time she's really been hit. Good luck.
If we kill the other two, she's weaker, right? They're a set of 3.
Let's just believe that.
Yeah.
It'll make us feel better.
That's how covens work. The thing is, those 2 on the floor are not dead.
Yeah,
yet.
we need to kill them. Yeah.
One of them ain't in your realm.
Good point. Just Pickles made a good point.
What?
I don't think she was prone though. So the hag who was bound, if she was prone when you're shooting, it's a disadvantage. I don't think she was prone though.
No.
No,
Because
she
you
stood
said
up.
she got back up.
Yeah. Right. Agatha's turn.
Lovely.
She's going to stare towards you.
Fine.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please, sir. And then this will be the last but one round of it. Good spell.
That will be an 18.
Well, aren't we all hilarious?
She is spellcasting against a spellcaster whose deal is wisdom and charisma.
Yeah, that's true.
What's mine with wisdom?
Heavily charisma, but
Common
more.
Cold's advice has been pretty solid, which is shin kick.
Anyway, so she kicks on every day.
As she locks eyes with you as you've just pointed your hand towards her, you're drawn into these deep red pits. She's trying to scare you. You know that she's cast magic. You know you're not sure what spell it is. It's powerful, and every turn you've seen what she's been doing, circling someone out and just fucking with their brain just by staring at them. And you're prepared for it when she does. You feel it coming. The sort of wave of fear hits you like a blast of air coming out from her as it washes over you and round you, but you stand your ground. She's going to have you. She launches herself through the combat. Seeing at the back that you're looking weak. Yep. So you'll get an attack on her. You'll get an attack on her. So she's going to try and drop you.
Okay.
Because you're not looking very fresh, are you?
No, I'm on 12.
Yeah. She drops down. You remember in... Was it Left 4 Dead? What was the shooting one against the zombies?
Yeah, Left 4 Dead.
Remember the little witch girls in that? She does that kind of...
15.
Moving ridiculously quick as she dodges through the combat, as you swing at her and swing at her. She dives at you with both hands. What's your AC? That's going to hit.
13.
And that's going to hit. 5, 6, 7. First strike does 11 points of damage.
Dead.
4, 6, and the second attack does 10.
How dead?
10 points of damage on the second one.
So,
Definite.
yeah,
Super dead.
super dead.
You see her sprint across the small clearing, dive into Gabriel, and as she does, just the force hits him as his arms come forwards. She pins him against the wall with her claws inside his chest and just stares into him for a moment. As you black out, the last thing you see is her face this far from you as her tongue starts to come towards you to lick your face.
Lovely.
Sexual. To be fair, I did have a ghost kiss me.
Yeah.
You brought that on yourself.
That is her turn. Cassia.
I presumably am running on fire down the hill. If she's not...
The spell would break. The spell would break.
She's unconscious now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't break in a particularly pleasant way.
Conscious.
No.
We're getting more numbers, it's fine.
Phantasmal killer.
Oh, yeah.
unconscious.
Oh no, that had the word killer in it. Oh dear.
It's not great. 13 points of damage. The spell breaks on you, did 4d10. And I did 13. That could have been brutal. That could have been absolutely brutal. Oh, no, sorry, one more.
14.
Plus another 3.
16.
17. I'm going to need more sheets.
16 or 17.
It was 14 plus 3, so 17.
14, sorry.
Oh no. 20.
Your vision comes back to normal. You puff and pant out of breath. You didn't
How much
actually
I get
travel
to?
that far.
Uh-huh.
If the spell wasn't broken on her turn, you would have carried on running.
Sure.
So you can do your full turn because it broke sort of mid. So you probably made it like 20 foot from her.
Okay.
Somewhere in the region of that.
From where I am, as far as I can tell, it looks as though she's out cold.
She's on the floor bleeding out, but she's
Yeah.
definitely not dead.
Take a moment, regain myself again, turn
You
around.
can reach to her. Yeah.
Yeah, come back.
But you would see that Constance is on top of her.
Yeah. You alright?
So as you turn around, Constance, explain what she would see.
You would see a goat butting a hag, and then a paladin batting a hag with a shield backwards and forwards. Not causing any damage, just
Funsies.
like I don't know if it's sheer panic of like keep hitting it towards me and I'm having, or if it's any kind of actual like thought process between the two of us.
It's coming to me. It's coming back again. It's back again.
She's attacking me.
Basically.
With a windmill on fire behind her
With a
and
windmill
a
on fire.
sword which is lit up
Yeah.
with sunlight still, but would just be going dim now.
I think we've got to stop.
Yeah. She's still alive, right?
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she's still alive.
No, she's unconscious. You're just beating an
Is she, I
unconscious
thought she was
body.
just prone.
No,
No,
No, she's unconscious. She's out cold.
you could have got her.
Yeah.
She's like the cool.
So you've knocked her to the floor unconscious, but I'm doing them as if they were players. So instead of it just drop it to 0 and it just dead.
Yeah, that's cool.
My turn.
Okay,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what do you want to do, boss?
please, can I get out one of my daggers and just shove it in?
You wouldn't be able to do it in 1 round.
When I,
Throw it.
Yeah, because it would be move to her and draw dagger.
okay, I have moved to her and drawn the dagger as if next turn I am going to shove it
From
into
your
her
visions,
face.
this isn't the one who's been haunting you.
I don't care. All hags.
Not the one that you can remember haunting you, the one who kind of really spoke to you.
Yeah,
This isn't that one.
she doesn't care.
Constance.
Vengeance. I will leave her to you.
Smash, smash, smash. Jump on.
Is he doing those like that goat thing they do where they just hop on like?
And randomly faint every so often.
It is like a full-on headbutt into mush into the floor.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There is just a red smear where she was.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am going
Put the dagger
to.
away.
Jakul is right there, right?
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackal, you're first. Sorry. Give me.
Thanks. One.
Oh no!
2 fails.
I should have used the tower. I didn't use
The tower likes you!
tower.
Squeaky bum!
As you look over to him,
Squeaky bum time.
he looks like you can see like blood spurting out of his neck now. It's hard to tell with the colour on him, but the colour has definitely shifted and changed.
Pedro accidentally kicks me. I think.
That's funny. That's funny.
Accidentally.
Flies onto you and then leaps off you onto the hag.
Yeah, you see Essia. I need vengeance as she's running past, just a kick in the face. If you're happy with that, Essia.
Oh, it's me now, okay?
I'll take him.
No, it could be me.
He's spoken.
As,
One
Ga-
of these.
Too
I'm
fast.
saying,
as Gabriel once helped me, now I help Jakul.
There's nothing wrong with that dirt in a wound. That's all. I'm fine. Look at me.
I'm gonna pull my shield off my hand and slap him on the cheek and pump 10 points of healing into him with lame hands.
How much?
10.
10. We'll say you stabilise, and you'll be on 5 hit points, shall we say?
Yeah.
But how is his face?
Bad.
It's
It's bad,
heavily
bad.
scarred. Heavily scarred.
This is
How strong is my connection to the god? My god here.
At this moment in time,
Yeah, not very strong.
not particularly. You've definitely felt it stronger upstairs in Kresk, in the Abbey, and
I think I'm
in
going back
the
to
temple in Valaki.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
I think I know where I'm going now.
Oh no.
Your face is wet and hot with a fiery burn to it. As you put your hand, I'm guessing you're in a gauntlet, an armoured hand. It's hard to see how your face feels because you've got like a glove on underneath, but it doesn't feel right. Everything is still black.
Yeah.
You still can't see anything.
Oh yeah.
I've
Must be
felt the
terrifying.
holy power coming into me though to heal me.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I know I'm not in immediate danger.
No.
Is this unconscious or blind blackness?
Right, I got one unconscious on the floor ridge.
I'm still blind even though I got passed out. Okay.
You're still blind.
Just to break concentration.
Wait, she dead.
No, but it wasn't
No,
her.
it wasn't.
It
the fact that he-
wasn't.
He tried to remove the curse.
Curse.
Yeah.
But I thought when
That
you go
was it.
unconscious it like removes everything. Is it a permanent blindness? Oh God.
Eek.
Try it.
Yeah, I'm well, as soon as it's my turn.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. But in your own time,
Jesus.
might be worth trying to find her. That might be a good idea. No. She'll be fine. Sure. Red.
What's up?
She's unconscious.
Yeah. Do I have to use an action to? Because I'm already on top of her.
It's a coup de grace. It's an action, I'm afraid.
Cool. Well, that means cool. Yeah, I'll coup de grace her. Yeah.
How do you do it?
Literally.
What you would see in the room, though, as Agatha is pinned to the wall, her hands drop down, and she kind of stumbles back slightly. Her shoulders slump over, and she lets out a low, deep whine, like a true despair to it. Just, this isn't faked, this is real coming out of her now.
Actually, I'm not going to coup de grace the one on the floor. I'm going to cast conjure animals, and I'm going to conjure 2 direwolves.
Shitballs.
And the direwolves have +8 to their HP,
Oh yeah, they're bad boys, aren't they?
so they're on 37, 45 HP.
Same as me.
They get advantage on attacks if their allies are within 5 foot.
Which they are.
So yeah, 2 giant direwolves just materialise.
As the mist in here spins and swirls around, some of the blood joins it as well from the death.
What does the healing spirit do? Is it gone away or is it
Healing
still there?
spirit, so it should be, how long is it? Up to a minute.
So,
It's
but
a
you,
con-
you'll
So
need
it's
to,
It's
you'll need to,
concentration, so I
yeah.
dropped the concentration on that to cast this
Yeah.
spell. So yeah.
And 2 spirits are formed. Do they get their action this turn? I think they do.
It doesn't say.
They summon
I
used to.
think they do.
Yeah, do you want to give me 2
So
attacks?
they go on the
Have
same
you got
as me. Oh
stats?
god, let me get. Right, so they get.
If you just rolled some d20s. Oh, we got the stats there.
I've got them all here. So
Nice.
they get advantage on their attacks and they're +5 to hit. So that was 9, but I'll give it advantage. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
So hit.
And the second one, that was 16, but I'll give it advantage. So 16 and 17.
16 is a miss, 17 is a hit.
Okay, so that is.
That is hefty.
She's beefy.
2d6 plus, thank you. 3.
And this is magic damage now, isn't it?
No, this is still mundane magic. Oh no, actually,
Yeah.
no, technically
Mundane
magic,
magic.
yes,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's. So that's 6, that's
Magic.
9 points of damage, and then they're also going to try and pull her down.
Okay.
So she's got to do a 13.
Yeah, she's got it. So 9. 8. She doesn't even put up a defence. As her head sags down, they just bite into her leg. She flinches slightly from it, but doesn't pull away. Coven. So there's one of the daughters is on the floor, bleeding out. And Agatha's back, and you can see Jackal slumped sort of against
Gabriel.
Gabriel slumped to the floor.
Yeah. Can't do anything about that.
No, it's fine.
I will... Oh, actually, I'll roll to see if I choose to be sickened.
Shall I be sickened?
Yeah, I choose to be sickened. I'm happy with this. I'm proving my worth. I will charge full pelt at Agatha, kind of leap into the air, bring the spear down.
Yeah, you got advantage. She's surrounded now from all sides.
And as I do, as I go past Red, I'll shout to Red, finish the one on the floor. And I'll use my martial adept feat to pass one of my attacks to Red.
Oh, nice.
You approved this sheet. You've got yourself to blame. So you get to make an
So I
attack
get an extra
now.
attack. Oh, I get to attack now, so I'm gonna
Coup de grace.
So I will coup de grace on the floor.
How did you do it?
Like
Through the throat?
yeah,
The short way or the long way? To the head.
long Arya Stark style.
Up into the brain.
Yeah.
If she's now dead, so that the blood spear now works. Nice.
Yep.
So that means I get 2d6 HP. So that's 1,
Cool. Kill someone, you heal up.
3.
Wow.
So I'm back onto full.
And I will get 26 to hit Agatha.
I said a hit, funnily enough.
Better be. For 9 points of damage.
You ram into her. She bounces from blow to blow in between. Gabriel. Death save, please.
18.
That's one success.
I was hoping for a crit.
Jackal. You can hear the cackle of fire from near you.
I'm staying on my back.
If anyone wants to say anything or do anything, you would be able to see that his eyes are clouded over. His vision has not been, is still. You can see it looking at him.
Yeah.
I'm staying on my back and I'm kind of going to bring my hands to my face and I'm going to cast a Lesser Restoration onto myself, which should be able to cure a blinded condition. And then I will pull my hands away and open my eyes.
Give me a d20.
I'm standing over
You
him.
should think it works for you.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
It likes you.
Crit! See? The tower and you're cool.
The
It is
tower
the
loves
cool's
me.
tower.
Yes. I'm going to use that tower from now on.
Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah. I got a 1 or a crit. Yeah.
You invoke this spell, restoration, on your face and eyes as your vision starts to come back to normal. But you're no longer in Barovia, you're no longer near a windmill. As you wake up in a temple, an adept is near you. A beautiful woman, half-elf. Dressed in a very simple brown robes. The cord belt around it. As you look at her, you remember that her beauty is nothing compared to her true talent. What was her true talent?
The healing arts. The healing arts.
The healing arts. You think back to the art of knitting back together. People would think that it's just a matter of focusing and pushing holy energy into it, and for some untrained it is. It's just a matter of forcing your God's will into someone, whether they want it or not, sorry. I can see where that was going.
Wrong kind of dark.
And as she looks at you, rest, brother. You've done well. So the hand comes towards your face and your eyes as you blink a few times. And then find yourself back in a field, lying on your cold, wet, damp grass. Not looking into this beautiful face anymore, but looking into the face.
Oh.
So mean.
Constance, Hadrian, and Hessia hovering.
You would see Jackal focus, a glow come from his hands. You'd know that he had cast Lesser Restoration.
Yeah, because I can also cast it. So
Yep.
Yeah, recognise it.
You would recognise it completely, but you've never seen anyone cast it like this. It was a moment of seeing a master at work, a moment of seeing someone who completely owned exactly what they were doing under ridiculously high stress situations, as his hands amazingly
The loudest snacks.
as his hands come back, as you expect him to see scar and part of his cheek missing. And you can't help but smile to see this beautiful, stunning, chiseled
Soon.
beneath your gaze once more. It is surreal. And
I love my
I'm guessing that is the noise that Constance makes. You know, with restoration, when you were taking care of Erwin, that you can pump it into him and you can heal. But if you don't get it right, you're going to be scarred and disfigured. But
I hold my hand out and try to pull him up.
So I can see you again and everything.
yep, your vision comes back.
I'll take the hand and I'll immediately grab my mirror out. And
Just holding my hand
Yeah.
and also
I'm kind of being pulled up, like kind of letting myself be pulled up, but more focused on the mirror, like not helping to be pulled up, just kind of like have a hand out and go.
You, sir, are a mess. You're a state. This is the worst you can remember ever looking.
But I know scars. It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Your face is whole.
It's alright. It can be fixed.
Agatha is going to turn. So she's got a barbarian, 2 wolves,
Unconscious of me.
unconscious on the floor, and you're at the
Standing
back.
over the other hag.
Wow.
Killing.
The body of her daughter.
The second
She's
body.
dead.
You can see as she turns, she's openly weeping. She's crying, tears of blood down her face.
Suffer.
As she launches herself at you, she got advantage. Did you reckless?
I think you gave me advantage anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
just
did
normal
reckless.
attacks.
Yeah.
Still 2 hits, but not big crits. 5, 10, and 8, 12, 16. So
I-
16, so a 5 and an 8 in
Cool,
total.
thank you.
As her claws tear into you, she's shredding you. What hit points are you on?
27.
Left. Oh, she might still do this, boys.
Spirit cover.
Bring it.
Excuse me. She is properly a viper backed into a corner. She has nowhere to go.
So as far it Jackal's up.
Yeah. As you look over to him, you can't believe your eyes. Like when you looked at him, he was basically missing his cheek. She had it in her mouth.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Dragon cheek.
Fuck you.
Did he grow it or did it just teleport it out
Delicious.
of her mouth? Slap him back
And the
in.
windmill is pretty solidly on fire.
It's bubbling away. It's old wet wood. It's not like Raging Inferno, but there are bits of it on fire still. But you think it's... if it was going to do anything, it's going to go out rather than burn to the ground.
And the hag is still alive, just being jumped on by a goat.
Oh no, she is
dead.
peanut butter.
The goat. I wanted you to at least have a
Hag paste.
part
No,
in
the
that,
goat
you know?
stole my.
The goat was just having fun. You're the one who actually does the deed, right?
And can I please search the dead hag?
You may indeed.
If you can get the goat off.
Excuse me, Hadrian.
Can we do the loot after? Is that okay? Or would you want to do it?
Well, if it is just loot, I thought there might be something of significance on her, but if
Does
not,
she have a
then
necklace?
She does indeed have one of the necklaces.
yeah, to kind of at least
Yeah.
yank that off.
You don't cough the necklace for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Doesn't she have like a little pouch as well?
Please, can I do this? Please, can I take that as well?
For sure.
Take the stuff and you can check it later.
We'll look at it later, but I just want to make sure that nothing that could be of magical significance is still on that body.
Actually, no, she's dead, so yeah, it's fine. You're not stealing.
I remember.
No, because you removed Curse.
You removed Curse.
I don't know if
it.
it worked or not. I went blind from that.
Oh, yes, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's dead, so
She's
it's not
dead,
stealing.
so it's not stealing.
Are you opening the pouch?
She would, but if you want to do that at the end.
We'll do it at the end if that's okay.
Oh, good.
Why did you look me in the eye, Wednesday?
Yeah, we'll do something in a second.
It's not stealing, it's proactive inheritance.
Yes,
exactly.
Can we
It's
hear
recycling.
then?
It's recycling.
Here, yes.
Cool.
When they're this close to it, you would be able, the boundaries are so thin.
Can they hear us?
You don't know.
Can they hear the fire? That way they'll know it's Hessia.
That's done. Constance.
I will, knowing that Jakul's on his feet and Hessia is on her feet, holding a knife and some stuff, and therefore probably fine.
That's how you know she's fine. She's got a knife and some stuff.
Yes. I'll put my shield back in my arm, pick up my sword again, holster my warhammer,
Yep.
which I dropped,
Pick that up.
and
Feel called out.
walk up to the doorway of the windmill.
Okay. You've been in there before, haven't you?
Mhm.
Or you've seen it?
Oh, I think I went inside, but
Yeah.
only in the doorway.
Yeah, to come and help us get out.
Our plan was
Our
great,
gambit was
okay?
fantastic.
I can't
you-
remember what went wrong, but for a while it was great.
Everything.
We tried to pull the hag out.
Oh yeah, it was all your fault. You were doing
The fault
fine.
was the
You.
fact that
It was you.
our little halfling got taken and put into a cage.
I'm putting a
No,
cage.
that was
We just
fine.
let her do that.
Because
Let that
I went
happen.
in with her, invisible, and got her out. It was you knocking on the door that ruined everything.
It was
I
funny.
seem to recall you attempting
It's
to
great.
trip someone
It's
up.
because
and
everyone was
just
arguing
like-
about should we do it or
Oh.
shouldn't it, and Rebel was just like, ugh.
As you look in,
Scratch!
Yes.
you can see
Dead.
you can see the oven. You can see the smell of delicious pasties meets your nose. A lot of them are heavily burnt now, but there are a few in there which are in edible conditions. As you look towards the corner, you can see a cage.
Oh god, you burnt him alive.
Oopsie.
How much of the room is on fire?
Most of it has gone out now. There's bits which are still like the
Just
sort of stuff that's been inside, like a dry table.
Shard,
The cart which she was selling the pasties from is completely burned. That's the bit which has been mainly burning. The sails where it's been thinner wood but burning, but the whole thing is mainly stone and wet.
Yeah.
So like the gangway on the the first floor is just gone now. But it's sorry, I didn't do a very good job of explaining. Most of the fire is now gone out.
Yeah. Can I hear them?
Yes, you can hear the sounds of snarling wolves from upstairs. As you look towards the cage, do you divert your eyes or not?
Yes.
You don't look in, or you do
Oh
look
no,
in?
sorry. I do. I
do.
divert my gaze to look at the cage, because that's where we found Brian, wasn't it? 3
Three in there.
dead. Oh,
Are they charred corpses or are they
Charred
like...
corpses.
fine.
At least they're not recognisable.
Why did I at least comment?
That doesn't help.
I swear to God, if that's the three that
As
we
you
know,
look over,
I will
Oh god! Yeah, that's what I
kill
mean.
everyone
We
here
don't
and then
want to
myself.
know.
the majority of the
We
cage
don't
has
wanna
been done
know.
away.
Yeah.
As you can see them in what was the small kind of like
That's
wooden
Brian,
pig
Brom
hut of it,
and Bran.
We don't want to know that
Kill
yet.
myself.
Okay.
huddled
Kill
together,
me, it's my fault.
their rags almost burnt away,
Yeah.
very heavily scarred. Looks like it was a boy towards the front and a girl protecting him.
That's fine, they're random kids.
But all three of them.
Yay, the horrible people.
Bruv, not
Not all of us.
this big old collateral damage.
What's going through Constance's mind?
Regret, but also we just need to carry on.
Yeah.
I want to head towards the next floor.
Yep, start making your way.
Yeah.
Red.
Wolves are going to attack.
Yep.
Thingy, and before that, Red's going to run over to Gabriel and is going to pump a cure wounds into him.
Yes.
So that is 1d8 plus. Where's my d8 gone? Plus my
So 5 now? Or
spellcasting bonus, which is
Should be like
plus 6.
3. No, that's your attack. It's
Focus.
the wisdom.
My wisdom. Oh yeah,
Of
3.
course, Mother.
7, 10. 10 points of healing, and then
So
the
enough to
wolves,
stabilise you. Yeah.
the wolves are
Do I
going
go
to
up?
attack.
Put yourself on 5.
5.
Yeah, take half to catch you.
13, they get advantage. So that one missed. 10, advantage. Nope, they both missed.
As they bite in, it's hard to attack her. Although it is a round room, it's not huge. And Carven is a big lump of a muscle. And the way he's moving the spear, you can tell he's used to fighting by himself. He's reckless, he's all over the place, and he's as much as a help as he is a hindrance with your wolves.
Damn it, Carven!
You're too
sorry,
good.
I'll just leave, shall I?
Move!
Carven, your turn, sir.
This needs some murdering.
Her eyes have returned to normal. She looked at you, but there was no magic behind it any longer.
I think I'm done with being sickened now. I've decided not to be sickened.
You've still got the effect on
alright,
you,
fine.
though, I'm afraid.
Ooh, you did decide.
Decided
I'm
not to
done
be?
with this
Yeah.
sickened
Correct.
effect now.
Natural crit.
Her magic has no strength left.
You have no power.
Here.
Yeah, I will attack. $20.
That's your hit push.
For another 10 points damage. How many rounds have we had? We've been more than 6?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it has been. No.
I'll use my bonus action to re-enter range.
Yeah, keep going.
Re-rage.
As you pin, your first attack comes in, and she's able to just turn it aside. Your second one pins her shoulder against the wall briefly as you pull it back, and she snarls at you. She is covered in blood. Not that much of it is her own, but the amount of which is her own is growing.
What's wrong? Forgotten how to fight without your coven?
Snap, snap.
Oh, snap! Okay. You come to consciousness, you're on the floor. The last thing you remember
My slump's like against the wall.
Yeah, so you're sort of
Yeah,
sat
you just
up.
got red light.
As you open your eyes, instead of seeing this horrendous hag Agatha in front of you, you see
This horrendous.
Red in front of you.
I cock my head past their head and put my hands either side.
Just gonna
And then
duck.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast on the floor because I think it looked cool.
It's a real mess to shoot into the combat.
Okay.
A real mess. I'm not going to give you disadvantage, but if you roll low, it's bad.
Okay.
Especially with a berserker.
Yeah, it's bad for those
God.
walls. Yeah.
And the dials as well, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
That would be a 19 plus 7, so that's a hit.
That would be a hit. Second.
And the second one would be a big old fat 11.
No, that's you're okay. So one hit on her, please.
One hit, so 1d10 plus 3. That'd be 13 points of force damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's getting beat up.
We need to get the necklaces.
Jackal, anything you want to do, sir?
Okay, I'll check myself, make sure everything's all good. Quick tidy up, and I'll start following it after Constance.
As you walk in, again, the smell of burnt flesh with delicious pasties meets your lungs. You look around the room. In the centre, you can see the cart the old lady used in the middle of the village of Barovia when you first came in, who was going door to door selling pasties, but it is a burnt mess of what it was. As you look into the corner, you can see where there was a pen, but there no longer is. In there, 3 huddled small bodies which are burnt to a crisp.
I'm going to take a quick kind of short dash towards it, but then kind of stop and just kind of stare at it for a moment before like kind of regaining myself to follow after Constance, but kind of slower.
Yeah. Like, start making your way upstairs.
Yeah. But I'm a bit behind her. I'm pretty distracted by that.
Did you reckless or not? You didn't,
No.
did you? She's going to launch herself at you again. Ooh, that's a hit. That's 2 hits. 6, 12, 16 on the first one. 8, 7. 8 plus 7 is 15, 19 on the second one. So 19 would be 10 damage.
So 8 and 10.
8 and 10
altogether.
I still have hit points.
What are you down to?
9.
Seeing you still standing, she just flashes out of existence. Constance!
He flashes into
I'm going to
existence.
attempt to get up the stairs, and
As you
something happens.
you've got your going up the stairs, and you see appearing in front of you, looking wounded, tears of blood rolling down her face, holding onto the necklace in front of her. Long nose with a wart on the side, bloodied claws, ripped clothing, covered in scars, but also a lot of blood, which most definitely is not hers. Agatha appears.
I am going to use my bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark to Agatha.
Yep. It is Hessia before you to react.
But I'm
You're outside still. Yeah, you don't know she's appeared upstairs.
Do you let out any sort of noise of exclamation?
War cry.
You just go, ah!
We were expecting the other hag.
Yeah, we were
right?
expecting the attacks, yeah.
Well, because
We knew that there were 3 of them.
I mean, probably the reaction I would have would be to hit her with the shield, just out of.
Yeah, I'll give you an attack roll opportunity.
And then draw.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
Give me an attack.
Shield bash.
Shield bash. Oh, 3 plus 6, 9. That's
Nope.
not very good.
And normal attack.
2. That's not very good.
She reacts quicker than you, dancing around the room as you swing. She is lightning fast as she scurries like an evil little bitch of a cat around on all fours. As you take 2 swings at her, your arms a little bit heavy and tired from the fight that's just happened outside.
Do I get a second attack?
Yep.
Okay, that would be a 14 plus 6, so 20.
That's a hit. Give me some damage, please.
Damage with my silver sword. It is 7 points of damage with silver.
Yes. Hunter's Mark?
Ooh, thank you for remembering things. Plus
That's
4. So 11.
She does not look well at all.
And I am shouting while doing that. Partially
If
out
there
of
is-
confusion.
so is it
Pardon?
me?
Yeah.
If there is shouting, then that would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be enough.
So,
You could run in, as you run into the building.
so with the pouch and stuff, because we said that.
Oh, are you opening it?
It depends how quickly is everything.
We'll open it later.
Okay, so
Because
she's
otherwise I would've
grabbed
done
it,
it,
but
yeah.
she hasn't opened it, and now she's
Sorry.
running in to see what's going on
Yeah.
with the noises.
You start running in and up the stairs as you open the door. I see it open. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm feeling.
Is this to save you from eating the pasties, or is this for like the depression of killing 3 children?
I like this tower now.
The smell
Yeah,
of pasties fills your lungs. Delicious, delicious pasties. But then you look round the room, and you look to the corner. You see where there was once a cage where they held the children. The wood burnt now. Your eyes wander over. You see 3 small figures.
Yeah, that would get a tunnel vision onto those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than anything else that's going on. Just complete shock and dismay.
You hear a
Guilt.
voice in the back of your head. You heard it here first time, and now you're back here, you hear it again. Embrace what you have done, Hessia.
No.
embrace what you could become, Hessia.
I will not.
Together, we can stop him. We can rule this land. Your strength with mine. My strength with you.
No.
Embrace it, Hessia.
No more. Fire.
More fire.
Just blowing out a spell.
Just, yeah, like a fire, but just anger.
Burning hands erupts from you, fire. Those upstairs, you would feel the warmth from downstairs as fire just lights up. We'll come back to that in a moment.
Cool.
Kavan?
No, I mean,
My go wouldn't
your
be.
go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry,
My
red.
go is
Sorry, red.
So, seeing her pop out with the necklace, Red's going to dash over to the body
Yep.
and rip the necklace off her.
Yep.
Well, no, I've
Wait,
got it.
he's
I
got
want the necklace, so grab the necklace off of me.
Yeah. No, Red's going to grab the other one because I'm assuming that
No,
they'll need
the-
one.
There is
each.
no
No,
need.
because
Oh.
I took one off the one that's dead on our floor,
Right,
so I've got it.
cool,
And the
never
other
mind.
one's hopped over to us.
Grab it while you're both holding
Yeah, so in which case, keep contact with Gabriel and try and focus in on breaking through that barrier.
Give me... So,
Oh, what? Because it's unfamiliar magic, but trying to use that as an anchor point to break through the barrier.
yeah, both give me... What is both... What are both of you
What
thinking?
is?
What is going on? I've been watching too much Ali G recently. I forgot how funny he was at times. I watched the David Beckham interviewed for... Oh, man, he is on the point there. Right, both... What are you thinking and what is going through your heads?
Literally just punching through the barrier,
Yeah.
like ripping it apart and stepping through.
I think with my knowledge of magical items and the like, I will be trying to basically make the magic take Red to the other side and not myself.
Okay.
Because I think it can only take one person, it can't take two.
Okay. Both give me a d20. We'll just see how well you do. You can use knowledge and arcana if you've got it.
20.
14.
A natural 20 or 20?
No, I rolled a 19. Plus 1, 20.
Right. As you focus on it, not attuned to this magic, but in this area where the barriers between the worlds are so thin, especially with the death which has just happened here, and the rage and the destruction. You get the grips with what this item is. And this is old, dark, evil magic for sure. As you focus in on it, you reckon you've got a good enough grasp to jump both of you through.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't end well for the item, but you reckon you could.
I still just send Red through.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I don't want to risk it.
You don't want to risk it, you travelling, or you don't want to risk?
If the item does blow up,
Overload.
I don't want it to kill Red.
Okay.
Would the item go with Red or would it stay with you?
It goes with Red.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you find only you appear. You would see Red appear on the other side. Bless you.
She'll take a moment to orientate herself. Are the wolves going to come with? Ah,
Oh, bless you.
dang it.
Coven. There is silence here for a second.
The hag body, what's her blood like?
What do you mean?
Well, Agatha's blood was particularly like black and...
Not as black. It is a real darkness to it, but not as.
I'll take the time to anoint myself with the blood of my fallen foe. It's not like I've got anything else I can do, so...
Your spirits dissipate.
Yeah.
Having no enemies to attack or to fight, your rage ends. As you finish it.
You should find a way back. Swiftly.
Oh well. If not, you've been here long enough.
hear the sounds of combat coming from up the stairs.
I'm kind of like at the foot of the stairs, so I'm gonna charge up.
Yep. You can see Constance swinging slow and hard and not fast. And then slow and dodging around her a heavily wounded hag. It was the leader of them.
I thought I even got that. So I can,
Heal. Heal's good.
Yeah.
Heal the hag.
I've used that.
As you do, you feel a rush of heat come from below you, and Hessia cries out.
That's normal.
Standard.
I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Mass Healing Word as a 1 slot up. 2d4. Oh yeah, the tower. 2, and that one is.
This
Oh, that
really
is- it
likes
really works
you.
for me, yeah.
Told you.
There's
How much does it heal?
6. Hold on. 6 plus. So 9 health to both of us, me and Constance,
Nice.
and Hessia. 'Cause
Yeah, it should be.
yeah,
9.
9.
Nice.
9, yeah.
How many creatures is
Just
it?
get a crack
It's
in it.
6, I think. 6 creatures
That was an accident.
that I can
Good
see.
stuff.
So it's like
Oh,
as
so
I'm
you're
halfway
on-
up the stairs, I'm going to
that's
cast it.
on.
So
Yeah,
like,
looks like you can see.
Yeah.
And attack.
And yeah, then I'm going to cast
Could I get some of that fridge water?
Sacred
Wait,
Flame.
what?
I'm going to struggle because I've got the cable right
I'll
behind me.
try. I might have to end Mike.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame as well. So
Okay.
1d8 radiant damage,
Shit,
dex
so-
save.
A dex save. What's the DC? You might have her.
14.
No, she's got you. She seems innately resistant to magic, as it strikes true and home, but doesn't seem to have any effect on her.
Okay.
Is it if she saves, it's no damage?
Yes. But
Yeah.
that one, yeah. Yeah.
Before we get it cut though.
And twist you so you can.
Sorry, I've got this like proper, tickly little
Can I get some fridge water too?
Fridge water!
fridge water break.
Fridge
Fridge
water.
water!
Fridge water.
Just a bit.
Massive
Not all
fridge
of it,
water.
just a bit.
Kind of half a fridge water.
Line up the fridge water.
So this episode of Super Mega Happy Fun Times D&D stream is
Christmas
sponsored
edition.
by fridge water. Have you got fridge water?
Nondescript fridge water of no specific
Fridge
brand.
water and ham, the best combination.
Cheers, dude.
Fridge water.
Oh, that is good fridgey water.
The healing power of fridge water.
So can that be an item in game? If you stumble across fridge water,
Our
full
potion-
healing
Our potions are now fridge water.
You know the one
And then
thing
a bit
Strahd
more
can't abide?
is
Fridge water.
I bet Strahd drinks lukewarm water.
Water that's
You got
been left
some
out
for
on the
yourself?
windowsill.
Room temperature water.
Okay.
Where were we? It's Constance's turn next. So we'll give it a memento.
I hit her with things. With a big sword.
Is the goat with us as well?
Yeah, hey.
Hadrian wouldn't be able to fit in.
He wouldn't be able to fit. He'd be outside stomping a witch in the ground still. Sorry, I forgot about him. Yeah. Would he come? He wouldn't be able to make it upstairs.
Stairs, not the stairs.
He's a goat. Goats are the best at climbing.
Yeah, but then the stairs are only like yay big.
Yeah.
Like he's a giant goat.
I fell down them once, it didn't end well for me.
I would just
No, he
remind you
might.
that Red as a wolf jumped in through the window.
Yeah, he would
true.
hear combat. He would hear combat.
And he's vengeance.
Yeah, he'd be all over it.
He'd
He
be
would
like-
stop what he's doing, and he is all over it. You hear another call for vengeance, and he's running inside.
He just stamps, getting his horn stuck in the doorway. Just.
Yeah.
It's like when a dog with a stick that can't get through.
Because he's already been through it. He's been through the door, so he can definitely get through the door.
Through the door.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, 'cause remember
he's
he
coming
charged
upstairs. You
her
can
while
hear him
she's
coming
inside it.
upstairs. He'll be there next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. He's all over that.
All right, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to attack twice.
Yours.
Double kill.
Let's just have a look.
I need a
Oh
rest.
shit! Come on.
Now's not the time to call.
Let's have a nap, shall we?
15 plus 6, that's 21.
That's a big hit. Second attack, please.
10 plus 6, that's 16.
That's a big miss.
It's a big miss.
Big miss.
Alright, in that case,
Not a big
the
miss.
first hit.
Just it is a big miss.
I'm going to use Divine Smite with that first hit.
Yes.
Boys.
So we've got.
She is a fiend, I believe.
She is a fiend! Yes,
She is a
fucking
fiend.
yes, mate. Okay, so 2 plus 5, that's 7 points of silver sword damage. And then we're going to
How
go.
does
It's all
mark
gone
damage?
very well.
Helen,
No, that was not Welsh.
So 7.
That was just my stupid voice. So 7 points of regular, and then.
your hunter's mark.
Oh, yeah, my hunter's mark! That's 4.
Best day ever.
And then we're going to go.
This might do it. This
D8.
might
I've
do it.
got 2 D8s, which is great. I love that I've just got 2 D8s. Like, it's an oversight, but for some
It's meant to
fucking reason
be.
I have got 2 D8s.
What spell level are you going to cast it?
Which slot are you using? Burn a level 0 slot. Don't even. I don't. We don't even
What spell
use this
slot? You got to
ability.
tell them what spell slot you
Go
use.
high, go
I'm using
high.
a second level spell slot.
Okay. Shade, I'm going to do a first.
I'm good. So that is 6 plus 7 plus 2. 15 points of radiant damage. Well, that's a bit disappointing, really.
It's quite a bit.
Plus
It's
the damage-
radiant,
Plus
it's
the
not
damage
radiant.
from, plus the damage from the sword.
Yeah.
It's radiant, so it'll be double.
15 radiant, I suppose.
Or 1.5.
It has to be.
How's that fridge water?
Fridge water healing! The hag is back to full health.
How do you want to do this? This will be a straight out kill.
Okay.
Unless you really don't want to kill her.
Stab her in the eyes.
I don't want to put her.
Okay. You can just put her down if you want.
Right. So,
What did this kill?
it's a backhand with the shield.
Yep.
It is a fucking boot in the chest. And then getting behind her and, like, holding the sword at her throat. And, like, pushing with the shield so that her head is going in, like, the neck is going into the sword. Hesia!
Yes.
So she dodges your first attack. A little smirk comes across her face as she goes to clutch in. You just slam the shield, which spins her, kick her, bounces off the wall back towards her. Bang, you lock her up. So we'll say she's technically on 0.
Mm-hmm.
Choking out.
She's, like, barely conscious.
We'll go to Hesia.
Can I heed that call, or am I still in my little?
With our powers combined, Hesia.
Hesia!
You hear that?
Okay. It'd be like a will to try her best to focus on.
Yeah, no, I'll let you. I'll let
Okay.
you. There's no save.
Okay, so she'll sort of give herself like a head shake, try and clear her head, run after Constance's voice up the stairs.
Fine. As you turn and run, you hear a child's voice. Why? Why, Hesia? Does she look back? Or does she run straight upstairs?
Looks back.
As you do, you can see 3 children, but they're not burnt. As they all just catch on fire. As you would hear a shout from upstairs.
That's great.
Takes a moment.
You hear a screaming from behind you.
Very, very forcibly turns her back, carries on towards Constance.
One way or another, your soul will be mine, Hesia.
Can she see the hag and Constance by this point?
The easy way. Or the hard. as you run in and you see.
She's going to take her dagger
Oh,
and just shout as loud as she can. Get out of my head and shove it straight into between the hag's eyes. Oh.
give me a d20. We'll see how good it goes.
Don't roll a 1.
Please roll
This is
one,
where
please.
actually
God damn,
You could
please roll
roll,
one.
you could roll a 1 because I'm not in the spirit realm anymore.
But are you here or are you back in your body?
Do we go over the tower? Do we use
That's
it?
not here.
She's
Yeah, she's
Okay.
already appeared.
That's the thing. I'm confused.
You see Red up there. She looks pretty up.
So right.
That would be a 5.
5 plus your.
This is just a straight d20.
It's a real mess of a kill. It's not pretty. You kind
That's
of bundle. You're like you
That's
can
what I
see the
expect.
anger. You're not used to using the dagger at all. You
No.
mistime it, and it's not. It's dirty. It is not a clean in the face. It kind of hits her face and like scrapes down the side of her cheek and down the side into her ear and down the side here as you stop for a second. And I'm guessing just
She would. Yeah, it would be like kind of. She would just keep stabbing and stabbing, but as she's doing it, like she then just starts to bawl, like tears come, and she's just crying and stabbing and crying and stabbing. It's a big old mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this the hag that was the one haunting her?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You've seen this
Is it
hag
another
before, Jackal, when you looked in the mirror.
Mm.
This is the leader of the hags, definitely.
Then Hesia's kill is justified. I will stand back so I don't get blood spray on me.
Enjoy. Those in the spirit realm, you would, excuse me, see the outline of this happening in smoke and mist.
Now is your moment.
Hmm.
Use it. Cross. Focus your rage. Be where you need to be.
What do you want?
Red knows what I want.
I will be coming back to kill this thing. Pointing to the mist.
Go now.
Cool, sorry, bro.
I
A sense
merges-
fills you, Carbon. Once he leaves, you're going to be alone again for who knows how long.
Tell Red to remember her vow.
Fine.
Slay Strahd. Kill his spawn. Free my tribe.
Fine. I merge with Eric and I try and focus flying out of the main hag's pendant.
I've got it in my hand.
No, the main one, the one
Oh,
that
the main one.
The
Oh,
one that I am just
stabbed up.
stabbed in the face.
stab crying.
I like it. Yeah, give me a
just
D20.
collides with
stabbing
his
See how well you do it.
face.
I know it's a bit rubbish just to do a whole roll, but
Can I metaphorically push?
yeah, I'll give you advantage on it.
That would be
The
a
rain.
7
It was a good speech.
and that would be a 3.
So you make it through, but it's not pretty.
That's fine.
It is a proper kind of tear through
Yeah.
the mist and through the death here.
For broken wings.
Flying
Kind
to
of-
the wall.
Boom! Smash! Downstairs.
So what, they just see Eric like crawling out of the, like,
Yeah, it's
the
not an
chest
eruption.
of the...
Like
Yeah.
a bird version of the little girl from The Ring.
Yeah, they're like crawling out of the... And then he just
It's let's say tear out as well. Yeah. Nice.
Gross.
Lovely. Grim. Thank you for that.
flies around for a bit.
It's a happy Christmas stream, remember?
This is such a jolly episode.
Ho ho ho!
Do we get
Merry
presents
Christmas.
at the
Here's a
end?
bird.
This was the Christmas part.
It served you cool well.
We give you, yeah, it has. It's saved me so many times. Dude.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Back to being beautiful.
Red, you can see in the mist the outline of your wolves and the figure of Carbon stood amongst them.
She'll try and focus in on his figure.
Yeah.
Dismiss the wolves. and try and project her voice through the mist and say, Carvan, if you hear me, I will do all I can to save your tribe.
He will kind of lean on his spear and just nod once.
In response, she'll hold up the blood spear in thanks.
You get a nod back. You hear a voice on the wind, on the mist. It is just me and you again, old friend Carvan.
Not, I think, for much longer.
Soon it is time for you to break.
Soon my tribe will be free.
Never. As the mist outline that was him just fades away. You find yourselves on the first floor of a windmill. Somehow, the sails outside, slightly still on fire, are turning. A smell, for those who've just erupted, meets you of kind of well-cooked pasties. But some of them smell nice-ish. Blood is in the air here. The mangled and stabbed corpse of Agatha. Excuse me, cough. It's like, I can't beat it, it's just like right here, a little annoying tickle. Drew my head in now, like probably about 3-4 weeks. What would you like to do, team?
I will
I would
unfold
like
out
to
of
give
Eric
you a hug.
and I will destroy that grindstone. Because the noise is irritating my sensitive ears. Because it is on the second floor, isn't it, the grindstone? Yeah. I literally do the bit of wood that's holding it, I just go next to it and just put an Eldritch Blast straight for it. Crunch.
How is it? What happened to your bodies? You.
Very
I'm gonna
good
kind
question.
of try and touch whoever's closest.
Let's just.
Yeah. Are they
We
real?
won't know until we go back.
So they're solid people here, normal human.
Oh, are we physical?
Yes.
Oh, we're physical. We're all there.
So
Sorry.
they're all there and the normal them.
We were
You're back.
in between.
So what did we leave in the Vistani camp?
It might not still be there.
How? What?
We were trying to speak to you through
we got the message.
Arabella.
Yeah, we owe them a big favour now.
We owe other people favors too. Yeah.
All of them are dead. And
3 of them. If they were 3, I assume they're 3.
we killed one in the spirit realm.
Yeah, we killed. There's one dead downstairs. One dead.
Agatha
Yeah.
was there with us.
Agatha's now
Agatha.
what is resemblance
And
of
is
Agatha
now-
is here.
What's left of us?
She tried to escape.
Hags are in sets of 3. These 3. I assume that's it for them. That is 3.
From my understanding of hags. Oh, I take the other necklace off of Agatha. These may come in useful. They're evil, but they may come in useful.
Hesia has the 3rd one.
Hesia is currently
bawling
being
in
hugged
Constance's
by
arms.
Constance, having a bit of a cry.
Sitting in lots of blood.
I'm
Having a
literally
moment.
just coughing up, like I'm bleeding heavy, like I'm cut, or like weeping wounds.
She also has a little pouch made out of skin.
I know what those pouches are because I did a thing when we first met them, didn't I? They are pouches that can contain evil souls or take evil souls.
And
Is
then
it
with
take or
healing
contain?
Pardon?
Is they can take or contain? Because it's what they feed
Contain.
on. They
Yep.
contain. Because it's the way they track.
Yeah, so you've got 3 necklaces.
3 of them, 3 necklaces.
Who's taking necklaces?
I've got
I'll
one.
take one.
I've got one as well.
Okay. All of you would sense a magic from it for sure.
Oh,
I ain't touching.
are we hanging around here for a while?
Mm-hmm.
We need to recover.
I think
We've got a new house.
No, I think we are destroying this.
I am going to identify the.
10 minutes, is it?
It is a minute. Casting time is a minute.
we should rest.
Choose one object you must touch throughout the casting
There are
spell.
2 floors above you.
If it is magic item. Is it burning downstairs?
Sizzling.
Smouldering.
We couldn't really tell.
You think the building's still sound?
The other
You think it
place.
could be smashed down, but
I did try
We're
to
still-
take it down in the
yeah.
spirit realm, but it didn't quite work.
We can destroy it here once we've rested.
Yep.
I think
Follow
we
me.
make sure there's nothing else here before we rest. There's more to it. We have
Well, I
not seen.
can.
Do you call me? We can go upstairs. I think Hessia and Constance need to sit down for a bit.
Agreed.
I'm going to identify this necklace a bit more. So if you want to wish, but I can come with you and use my Eldritch Sight to find magical items if you wish. It just
Might be
means that we will be here longer.
We can still look.
Yeah.
If we find anything unusual,
Yeah.
we can bring it.
We'll shout if we need help.
I'm going to spend a minute casting the ritual Identify
And we're walking upstairs.
for free
Yeah, we're going
using my
upstairs.
magical book.
Have a little romp.
Ritual casting, yo.
you open the book and start to study. Who's going upstairs? You enter into a room as you make your way up. The first thing that hits you is the stench. There's some straw in the corner, which is a very rough looking bed, but only one big pile of it. It looks like they all slept in one group. Nest, if you would call it that. It's a closet type structure. It's open doored. Some rags in it, rotting away. 3 crates, all closed.
I'll get like something to kind of just pry them open with a
Yeah.
distance.
You've got
Oh, yeah, Red's got the spear.
Yeah.
So
left, middle, or right.
middle.
All right, middle, then left, then right.
As you do come in, 1 second.
This will be the mimic, won't it?
It explodes.
Explodes and the whole structure.
Don't
comes
read the
down.
chat.
These chests were actually the hags all along.
No. Can you imagine? Just fought.
The others are just minions.
As you pop it open, looks like it has been open and closed before. The stench reaches you, your nose. You see huddled, a small child form. Small boy in rags. Your heart stops for a second. There's no movement. And then it's his head as he looks over in fear, comes to meet you. His eyes wide with terror.
Is it human?
Little boy, probably about 8 or 9.
Red will prise open the left one. on seeing that, she'll go to prise open the next one.
Yeah. Full of clothes, children's clothes.
And then the one on the other side.
As you do, you can't help but wish that you hadn't. As this form doesn't look round to you. It lies there still.
How long has it been dead for?
Looks like a while.
I'm going to reach in for the child, kind of like try and take him out. Is he gonna
He jerks back from you.
Okay.
He's got nowhere to go, but he jerks back.
keeping my hands up? and
Red
kind
will look in because Red looks more like
of unless
a child.
anything. Yeah.
Not a 6'8"
dragon,
dragon.
6'8" silver dragon. She looks more like a child. She'll
Yeah,
come over
Yep.
and not say anything. We'll go into her
Hi.
pack and we'll pull out. She's got some edible mushrooms, some like dried mushrooms,
Yeah.
and very tentatively.
He'll.
The good berries, do they just like make you instantly full? Are they satisfying, or is it just like kind of
They're
a?
nice to eat, yeah.
But it's not like a
No.
satisfying thing.
It means you don't have to eat for the rest of the day, isn't
But
it?
it's not like you're full and you're happy. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
It's more like yummy.
Yeah.
and then I
You don't
need
have
to
that
eat.
satisfaction of eating a full meal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Yeah, so she'll just keep giving him.
Yeah. You spend some time
Yeah.
baiting him out.
Yeah, so she'll try and. She won't say anything. She's not going to talk to him. She's going to try and
Yeah.
get him to come out.
I'll stand back, kind of.
He looks like he's been in there a while.
Yeah, she'll help him out.
You can see he's covered in very, very small bruises.
Mm.
Very, very small.
What,
round
like he's
ones.
been grabbed or poked? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. She'll look at Jakul and look back at the boy and go, friend. This
I'll
is
kind
our
of-
friend.
Give him a little bow and head down.
Yeah, he looks scared.
What's your name?
Sven.
I'm Red. Where is your pack, your family from, Sven?
Village.
Which one?
Barovia village.
That's a long way away.
Can I have a pasty, please?
How about something nicer?
I'd like a pasty, please.
There aren't any
I'll
left.
be good, I promise. I won't make any noises.
There are none left, Sven.
He starts to cry.
Are you any better with children? Wolf cubs don't
Aha!
cry.
Of course.
I'm a dragon! Now it's time for your breath weapon.
I could do a magic trick.
Gabriel.
Yes.
The necklace is called a hearthstone necklace. It's quite powerful. Part of its power you can feel is waning since the hags are not here to jump between the planes. You're not sure how many more times it could do that
Okay.
or how they charged it. But while you're wearing it, so it can do that, but you're unsure on charges left. And while you're wearing it, you are immune to disease.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean, some of us are just that anyway.
Yeah.
Barging his way up the stairs. Dripping blood down his face. Justice. He kind of locks eyes with you.
Are you satisfied?
Never!
Would you like to rest?
Yes.
Alright, I just wave my hand and dispel him.
Yeah, he'll accept it. You remove him as he fizzles and
so
twists in the mist and disappears.
It's real MVP.
Goes upstairs, or Hessia.
she's just having a little cry at Constance about those kids, mainly. Just saying that she didn't mean to and that she hadn't meant to. And she's sorry.
Yep.
And, yeah. She didn't mean to kill anyone. She's not a murderer. She's not a kid. Just those kind of thoughts over and over.
You hear a voice in the back of your head again as you say you didn't mean to kill them. But we'll kill so many more. We'll burn this world, then the next, then the next, then the next.
Try her best to just ignore it, to
Give
not
me a
respond.
wisdom save, please.
14?
Ooh.
Aura of protection, 10 feet. You're within 10 feet of me, and if you have to make a saving throw, you get a bonus equal to my charisma modifier, which is +2.
16.
Exactly what you needed.
You feel standing very close to Constance, protected. Even here in this most unholy of places. And the voice quiets. It's still there, you know it's there. There's upstairs, you have a small child with you.
Is there another floor above us or we're on the final floor?
There's a ladder going up.
Okay, I'm going to kneel down to the boys' level and I'm going to cast Friends. So I'm gonna
You're going to cast what?
Friends!
What on earth is that?
It's mind control.
yeah, it's
The best kind of friend.
Well, hang on, if they
If
once
they-
it wears off, they realise that they've been tricked.
He's been tricked by these hags
Don't
continuously.
So it's fine to just do it some more.
You are such a shit good cleric.
Is that a new alignment? Shit good.
You're meant to be like lawful good, aren't you?
No, I'm chaotic good.
Chaotic good, okay, that's understand.
Shit good.
Shit good.
Yeah, he is drawn to you as if he was a friend.
Okay. Well, it kind of just gives me advantage on charisma and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say,
Something
I'm afraid
you
there,
can't have a
there,
fasting.
there are no pasties here that you can have. But if you come down to me with to my friends, we'll be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay. I'll kind of lead him down
Yeah,
the stairs
Red-
and I'll say to
Red-
Red, do you want to check, make sure there's nothing else on the upper?
You have a strange man, a half orc, and a crying tiefling down there.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
And a super dead, covered in blood hag.
How long does that spell last for? Red would mumble. How long does that last for?
Short.
I think it may be worth me coming down first.
Okay. I will.
Yeah, Red will stay quite
Okay.
close to him.
In which case, I'll tell the kid, this is our friend, Red, and she will look after you and take you down to our friends who will
You're
take care of
all
you.
just fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be happy enough with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Red will sort of take him by the arm and lead him down the stairs,
Okay.
and we'll call ahead. Sort of say,
What did she call?
we have. We're not alone.
Great.
It seems there's one more child left.
Disguise self so I don't look as bloodied as I am.
Okay.
Alive?
So no, I'm carrying a dead child. Hestia. So Red is still coming down the
How
stairs
is
at
it
this
you
point.
now learned sarcasm?
It's sarcastic.
She has always been sarcastic with images.
It's just sarcastic images and facial expressions.
Facial expressions of
Yeah, she's still walking downstairs. It's just a voice at the moment. She said, "No, Hestia, he is alive." and very, very skinny and very frightened.
Okay. Hesia, do you think that you have any more fire in you?
Always.
Right. So
Always that. And wild magic goes off.
perhaps we should leave this place and make sure that nobody else comes here.
Agreed.
No, I suppose I don't know anything else about hags, do I? Constance would be looking at the body going, last time we left a body, one of us needed then a part of it in order to do a thing with, and I collected the wrong part, and should I just chop it up and keep it in a bag?
Would now be a good time.
A little Tupperware.
In front of the child.
Hello. In the bag with them.
Friends, it's okay.
We're all normal people.
Yeah, as Red is sort of getting to the bottom of the stairs, she's gonna turn the boy slightly away from the hag's body.
I'm gonna rummage in my bag, what bag I have, what things I have in there, which is limited, and pull out the last remaining weird doll. It has a missing eye.
Yay!
And
Ain't no fun, ain't no
and
blink,
just
so
sort of
you-
go, hello, awkwardly with it. And
Where is the hag's body? Is it still like...
Oh, it's like just
Just
behind you.
like laid out.
Right there.
Common cold, thank you for the sub.
Hey!
We're trying to get 15 because we got more things, but we seem to be stuck around 11.
It's terrible.
We can do it, team.
I think I've got a friend for you here. And hold out this missing eye, disgusting, horrible doll thing that we got from that doll maker.
Hey, the kids like it.
Yeah.
He'll take it, but there's no joyful giggle. He just takes it.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks dead in the eyes for sure. For sure.
Would now be a good time to have a look at the
All of them
pouch.
cursed objects lost.
that I took?
Pardon?
The pouch that I took from the one outside.
I'm trying to find your blood.
Now might be a good time to investigate it.
Which one is this?
As this was the one from the one
So-
we fought outside.
There's one on Agatha. There's one on the one you took outside, so you would have had time to pick up whichever ones you want, and one in the spirit realm still. So I'm guessing the spirit realm one is lost.
Yeah, I'll take the one off Agatha as well.
Caravan has it.
There is a hat.
So I've got, if I take the one off Agatha, I've got the two from this realm.
Okay. Which one would you like to open?
Shall we go outside first, or do you want to do this in here?
I'm gonna open Agatha's.
Can I cast?
That's where we'll leave it.
I hate this. Drop my bone.
Sorry.
It's my own fault for not keeping an eye.
Nice.
Sometimes you need a cheap jump scare right at the end.
Nice.
We get it!
Like a real.
That's one. Wait, I can tick it off the list. Hags are done.
Done something.
Now we just got to go to the mountains, get the werewolf heart, go to the Amber Temple, kill
I need a new
Strahd.
sheet, mate.
And complete the two favours that we now
And
have.
I've got that, my last
I
health
have
go
the
to
same
zero.
issue.
Wait, who do we owe favours to?
The Vistani leader and
Don't you owe a favour to?
Casimir.
I thought his
Casimir.
favour was going to the
But
Amber
yeah.
Temple with him.
No, it's just Casimir and
What's his face?
Vistani.
The Vistani.
So it's
you
one
don't owe
favour.
favours to anybody else because the
Lavash? Lavash, yeah.
Lavash?
Lavash was who?
we
Lavash is. Yeah, sorry, it was Lavash, not Aragorn. You owe the favour to.
The Ravens owe us a favour.
Make night haggis now.
Oh, you can put them all together.
How low did I get people?
Oh,
Mate,
sorry.
I was on
Picking
went
them all
to
up
0,
together and
then went to 5. And like I've had so much damage over this past campaign,
good.
it's now got a hole in my sheet.
Really good.
Also,
87 hit points of damage.
It's a
You
crit
did
and a
me
low
out
hit
of
ones.
96.
also, is this a milestone?
Bag.
You were a good damage
shit.
sponge.
Crit and shit.
I think we would have died many times over.
How
I don't
is
have a
that
bag.
not a milestone?
Dice bag.
I don't have one either.
All the dice bags have disappeared.
I got mine.
I got mine.
I don't have one because mine were hidden away in this lovely box.
Well, put them back in the box.
Good game, good game.
Good game, kids.
I like the dice roller.
Jacool likes the
likes
dice
it.
roller.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Right, I can't find my dice bag.
They clip on that bit, I think.
Oh, so
Oh no, they go in it.
They
though.
went
They-
like in the.
they went in there.
yeah, they kind
They
of
went
go
in
in
that
it.
Yeah, they just go in it.
Yeah.
You want me to go in it?
Thanks,
There you go.
We just go in, right?
And then those two. So that went on the top of there.
Yeah, I think.
So no, the
other way.
The other way. Put that back in.
Yeah.
That goes in there.
And then those go on either side.
That's it.
Oh, if we weren't in such close proximity
So I
to
put
each
my
other,
dice in
I would
here
have
since I
done a
don't have a
proper
dice bag.
clap back at one of the hags.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was going to lightning bolt
Both.
straight back at them. But I kept thinking, no, everyone's too close.
I'll deal with that one.
Oh.
That looked great.
Anyone else want to put their dice in the dice box?
Well, might have dropped mine on the floor.
Oh, well, that's good, isn't it? Well done.
Yeah, it was just a big fight, really.
Where was it?
Nice.
Okay.
Big old fight.
It's a long overdue fight as well.
Yes, it was a cathartic.
Yeah, they've been on the
Good.
list. When they got that
Level.
phantasmal killer on you, if you wouldn't have dropped her that turn, you would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Because fighting them one-on-one,
Yeah,
because they've got a whole person and stuff like that,
yeah.
once they got someone a decent distance away, they then change the concentration onto you, a whole person, and just tear you apart.
Wow. What was Phantasmal Killer do?
You are terrified of them, so you have to run away.
Yeah.
And when the spell ends, you took 5d10 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
5d10. God, that
Yeah.
could have dropped me in one.
So every turn you get a new save
my
against it,
box.
but it could be 50 damage in the face.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But even
It
if you-
used to
Only take 50
be.
damage.
It used to be
might.
nastier. I think the old version of Phantasmal Killer in like second edition used to be really nasty. Really, really nasty. I mean, that one's nasty. It's an illusion effect as well, so there's not much which is resistant to it.
That's cool.
I like that I was on fire at the point where I had to run away screaming. Just the image in my head is a good one.
Nice.
Nice. Good game, good game. When are we thinking we're free next? It'll be Christmas.
New Year.
And then it might be.
Yeah.
We might do next time. What I'm thinking is we might do character creation on stream for the one shot, maybe.
Okay. Yep.
And maybe then do LARPy talkie.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I need to send you the map details. The art has started for it, and it's really good, isn't it, Matt?
Start.
Are we
Yeah.
on a
initial
mid-season break then for Curse of Strahd?
I think that's a nice place to have a little break.
A little victory.
Little
Mid-season
victory
break on a cheap jump scare. That just sums you up right there.
That wasn't cheap. That was a good jump scare. Thank you. You weren't ready for that one. Now I'm going to get arrested for screaming.
Fantastic
That's how it works.
play of Carmen, by the way.
Yeah, well done, Matt. Thank you for joining us. I liked the idea of having him as a played NPC rather than an NPC for me, because he was quite pointing you in the right direction. And sometimes if you've got an NPC like that who's just played by the GM, it feels like just total hand-holding.
Also,
Got your.
you know when he says the mountains?
Got your plug.
Where exactly does he mean these mountains?
We
No.
marked it on the map. It's up the top somewhere.
In the middle south.
Oh no,
No,
south.
South.
As in
Here.
There, yeah, that mountain range.
the
Right,
mountains the elf referred to.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the mountain
But there
range.
are also
Mountains
mountains
that
in the north.
Carvan were referring to.
Oh no,
They're in the
but,
north somewhere. We
The ones
marked.
where
north, north.
he wants us to
That's
go
the ones
to.
we marked
The ones
up.
we marked
Those
drew
ones.
us.
Yeah.
no, he doesn't. The
It's a lot of mountains.
Thingamajig Temple,
The
Amber Temple is south middle.
Yeah.
That's where the elf pointed out to
and
you.
where is
Carvan is
Carvan?
north,
so like
Yeah, but he never said. He
No,
never
they're
said
off
go
the
to
map.
his
off
mountains.
map, right?
off map.
No, he did point out. He pointed in the vision.
We know
this was
where
ages,
the
this was
temple
ages ago.
is.
This was an
Yeah.
vision.
He said where he was from.
And he pointed in a vague northerly direction.
Yeah.
Presumably, we're going to have to.
Right, sorry, we
Pick
better
up
wrap
a
up because
person
we're
next time.
at 7 minutes past 10 and I'm well known for going over. So we're going to take a little break. We've got a one shot that we wrote for Crit It, which we're getting the art done, and Matt has been a hero in helping make my mess make sense.
It's been fun.
So we will advertise when that's coming out, but we've got the Christmas break. We might try and do something at some point afterwards. I've got like 2 weeks off.
I'm away for a while.
I'm away.
Are you
for,
off?
I'm away
Are you
for a while.
going?
Milan with my wife.
Ooh, nice. How long for?
Family.
When? From when?
From this weekend till New Year.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And are you away as well, George?
I'm going to be at my parents' house, but I'll probably be back on like Thursday the 2nd or Friday the 3rd.
Okay.
I am a lady
We-
of leisure until the
We
27th
could
of
do
January.
We are running Gulag on the 3rd of January. The first weekend of the year, the new year, I'm running a sellout game. 40 tickets.
Get in.
40 people who think it's a great idea to play a post-apocalyptic survival game where if they don't make it to the safe house, they just go to sleep in the woods
In
on the
January.
3rd to the 5th of January.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
you do that to
I mean,
yourself?
I'm going to be
No.
causing them horrible stress and pain, that's fine. But why would they accept that?
Yeah.
So after that week, happily. So 6th,
So that
7th,
week sounds
8th,
like when
9th,
everyone's
10th.
back.
We'll all be back by
So
then,
Yeah.
won't we?
we've also got some more artwork on the way. So we're going to do another group shot from who did the wonderful shot of us playing, because
So is
that
that
is.
going to be the favourite scene or?
Yeah, we're going to just leave it completely up to her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
favourite scene.
that
I
sounds
think favourite
brilliant.
scene has got to be like one of the classics for fan art.
Yeah.
And then I also found someone else whose art I quite liked, so I've ordered something which was really good. So that'll probably be, hopefully, next week. And yeah, like, it's made me happy so far seeing it. And then we've got the art for the one shot coming as well, where we had a budget of £200
What?
from Crit It to do the art for it.
No
George?
way.
So the crazy guy from Italy has been on it, and
The one who
like
did Red.
Are you
I-
gonna-
The initial sketches are really good.
so he's on the
Once-
front cover at the moment. and
Once
it
we
looks
get our
amazing.
characters formed down, are you going to get them all made?
See, I'd like to, but that's proper expensive. It would be nice to, but that might be out of
Draw
budget.
ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
that's the
draw it.
Is
challenge.
that everybody's...
We get Sandy to draw them.
Oh, God.
Sandy, right? Sorry, we've gone well over. Right, thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank you.
Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.